All
Why is
right.
it scuffed? It shouldn't be scuffed.
It's fixed. Do you like our new layout? Can you see it yet?
I can. Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's good. I mean, if it's like this, I think chat should be wider, personally.
Well, we got fucking donations and shit gonna be here, is what we're thinking. And then down here, gonna be like sponsorships or just like a scrolling news ticker. Those are coming. Those are gonna come for us, Dan.
The sponsorships are flying off the.
We're gonna get Israel to fucking sponsor us.
maybe Israel. Probably not anyone else, but that's fine. Okay, so hold on. I want to switch headphones here. So Trump is doing a live meme. Hold on one second. I can't hear you.
That's
for
right.
the time being.
We got a breaking news press conference coming in with Trump announcing the National Guard. National Guard, Dan, to DC.
Well, we don't know. Stop pre-watching. All right. Put it on the thing, wherever it is.
Yeah, we're in it.
Maybe it's a map. Harper Ann said that.
Why does Chad have such a light color background for white text? It's a good critique.
The fuck is Discord?
I agree with you. I'll see if I can swap that over.
Open. Where's the audio? Why don't I hear?
Do you want to hear it? You want to hear this guy?
Yeah, we got to hear this fucking psycho.
Trump's not even on yet. We got a minute.
Okay, true. I'll say that this guy, Lookner, he gets a little
frisky.
He gets a little
there's a white balance. Guy doing white balance.
Look, this is exactly what I was gonna say.
Guy
he gets a
doing white
little
balance at the podium.
crazy over not that much information. He's like, holy shit, there's some white balance happening. Hold on, are they adjusting the ISO? God damn. All right, hold on. We have some new information coming in here. It looks like, yep, I can tell they are calibrating the cameras. This is definitely something. This is going to be.
This is huge.
This is for sure being shot in the District of Columbia. Today.
He just got off of his jet.
Monday.
It wasn't the Epstein one.
We are seconds away from being able to potentially have Trump walk on stage. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he was slightly late. Trump is very old. However, you know, that said, we are expecting big things here. Personally, I think that he is going to introduce the purge, and we are now at 10 a.m. He is late. Late.
No, he's
think. I do not understand. This shows a great deal of disrespect to the American people.
Will you move a little bit on your cam? I want to make sure it. I think it might be stuttering a little bit.
What? My camera?
Yeah, just move a little bit.
Stuttering.
Move your fucking head like this. You look fine. He's all right. It's our first day on Kick, so everybody's gonna always be bitching about fucking tech issues. Which
you know, it's a culture thing. I think in India that when they're talking and they're agreeing with something, they go, "Oh yes." Or wait, or they shake their head yes. Oh yes. It's very good. Very good.
Handouts. They are.
Where's this fucking guy? Why is he late?
What's up with Lookner, bro?
Agenda-free TV. That sounds like a Russian fucking broadcast system. Oh, I watched. Have you ever seen Icarus? Speaking of
I'm
Russian.
also looking for more updates here.
Actually,
I have not.
Good movie.
I've started watching a TV show called Legion. I'm on season 2 now, and I feel I'm becoming schizophrenic as I watch it. I will say that. So I don't know. I feel like that's probably not the best thing, honestly. Yeah.
Icarus is about the fucking Russian doping scandal that got him banned from all the Olympics for 4 years or whatever. Good movie. Would recommend. It is a bit boring, but I thought this guy was supposed to fucking go live. Does Chad just want to tell us when he's going on and then we'll swap over?
Yeah, I guess we can do that actually. Let's just start with our shit. Keep it going. Chat will bitch at us once it's ready to roll, as I say. And when I say roll, I don't mean like ROAL, the virgin basement dwelling incel that's afraid of going outside and hasn't seen his penis in 10 years.
You mean
since
ROLL?
The fat roll has layered over to the point where even if he tries to lift up the fat sacs on his body, the penis is still not visible as a result of just the secondary fat layers that are there. Not that there's anything wrong with being fat. I just feel sad for him. In fact, when he urinates, there's so much piss and fat that he just goes into the shower and pees because it's an unaimable source of urine. That's all. It's just, not good. Also, when we do this, don't watch Lookner. We got to watch our own thing. Where's the actual source?
Or the actual fucking sources. I wasn't
the top right is something maybe.
Live the White House.
Associate Press. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is what he's using.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Let's get it started with Cyber's meme.
Fireball.
So are we going to continue to run through the store?
Firewall.
That's as big as it'll get.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can we watch his meme all the
Fireball.
way through?
Fireball. Oh no. Oh no.
I already told you.
Fireball.
Hey, I have a guest that we've already asked to leave.
Somersault. Somersault.
You got
He can actually do the somersault.
Somersault.
walking the aisles.
He's too fat, probably.
Trying to make a fort.
Fireball.
Back and forth, like, every twice.
I can't leave. They're blocking my path. Oh, let's go. I found an exit. The reptilian tunnels.
This is anti-Semitic.
All right. That's it.
Yeah.
Casey Tron working hard. That's what we like to see.
I already know what this is going to be.
Casey Tron raising money for her copyright loss.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what she's doing?
Smoking weed. Smoking weed and watching a fucking movie.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Couldn't this be used in the lawsuit of also showing like, okay, she also does this just not for my content, but for other people's too, and does it without fucking regard?
I think it's just a level of stupidity. I don't like but I think you can do shit like we're doing without it being crazy, but she's incapable. Like she just has so little content that all she can do literally is
smoke weed and watch movies.
Yeah, it's just so low effort. Like the level of effort is nothingness.
It's like the taste of butter.
You would think she smokes a lot of weed. Why is she talking so much?
I don't know. Don't they make devices that like
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
I thought they make devices that are supposed to decrease the coughability.
I don't know. I mean, she's the weed expert, not me. But when I smoke, I don't really cough too much. But I'm not doing what the fuck she's doing, I guess. Okay. You want a lawsuit update? Or did you already check it as soon as you woke up to stroke it to it?
I haven't. How have we done in the last week?
1%. The last week.
So you go down a little bit and click, last week on all of them. Okay, 145.
Okay.
Oh,
it's coming
something
back.
happened in the. Oh, you know what? It happened all at once. I think someone released a video.
Shitting on Ethan.
Yeah, someone released a video. I forget who it was. But when they released the video, they were like, "Oh, go donate to these people." And
so in the last month, they've each gotten around 1,500 in total. Rogan leading with $2,000. Casey, 1,158, and Denham's 1,400. They are at 40K almost everybody.
I feel like they've been almost at 40K for a solid 2 months at this point.
This doesn't go further than the last month, but they have pumped the numbers up in the last week, so color me impressed.
I'm not
Ethan's
impressed.
shaking in his boots right now.
He's really all of this money, I guarantee you, is going to go
right to
Ethan.
his ass.
There's like only one way that they get out of this lawsuit, and that's if Ethan. No, if the only way is if like Ethan murders one of their, like, I don't. If Ethan does something so illegal to one of them that they're like, okay, we'll drop our lawsuit over you killing my puppy if you let this one go, and then Ethan will be like, all right, fine, tit for tat, we'll do a dual settlement. That's it. There is no other way.
I watched a video. I think they were talking about fuck, what's her name? Where's the girl that's not on this lawsuit? Oh, it is fucking Denim. Sorry. They were talking about Denims and saying like if she goes and like completely apologizes, she might. No, it was Frogan, that she might be able to get out of it.
Well, I think Ethan said that at one point, but I also feel like he took that back recently. I even suggested like maybe you would settle with Frogan because she hasn't like talked shit or done anything since. But I think that like those days are kind of coming. They've just it's gone. Like you're in it now. You know what I mean? Like they've all hired attorneys. Like also the problem is I think some of them. I think maybe if they're sharing attorneys. Right. The problem is, how do you deal with that if Ethan only wants to settle with one of them and not the other one?
Yeah, I doubt that they would be sharing though. Wouldn't that be like a bit of a? I mean, this isn't a class action. These are 3 separate fucking lawsuits.
Yeah, I know. And Casey's is in another state, so I don't even know if those attorneys can do it. But maybe like Denims and Frogan could because they're both in California.
It would probably save them money too. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, this is a undefendable lawsuit.
Which one needed to like get back to him, or it was gonna get like default judgment?
Frogan, but she got back to him.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
that would have been okay. Yeah, I think that Frogan should just release an apology tour video and then hope that Ethan doesn't want to kill her.
That's what I would
monetarily
do. Like the problem is that any attorney that Frogan has right now is going to advise her: do not talk about this, do not say anything, do not reach out to Ethan Klein, do not do not email him, do not make any public statements. That's what every attorney is going to say. But then again, every attorney, this is I think a big problem I have with attorneys in general is that they all very specifically are very lawyer brain coded and not reality coded. Like if the reality of the situation is you want the best outcome for Frogan, where she's not out the most money, she doesn't have her life ruined, the best result here isn't to listen to an attorney, because if you listen to an attorney, that means you're almost absolutely going to trial. It means that you're going to have to have like the attorney's not gonna be like, hey, my best advice to you, I suggest you reach out and fucking beg and plead. I mean, maybe they will because the case is so bad, but that's what I would be doing. Is I would be reaching out. I would be like, listen, I fucked up. What do you want? I'm willing to give you it all. My Rising Star Award, everything in my stream. You say the name. You want my stream deck? It's yours. My keyboard, my mouse, my chair. You can have it all.
If
I'm
Ethan
sorry.
took the Rising
I'll never
Star
talk about
Award,
you again.
That would be content.
I don't even know if is it a real award?
I think so. Let's look it up. Rising Star Award Frogan wins the Rising Star Award. Well, it'll show here.
So, yeah.
I don't even know who any of these people. I think so. She'll get up there and hold her in her hand.
Frog?
There it is. There's an award.
But does it say Rising Star on it?
I'm so shocked. So
Probably,
a year ago today.
Ethan should take that.
I guess. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, and how she's acting too. Like all these people are very conniving and like manipulative and whatnot. So I wouldn't. We'll see.
Ethan, my advice. Yeah. If Frogan reaches out to you, your condition should be: I want all of the money that you've raised. I want a bit of extra, and I want your Rising Star Award. And then you just put that in your background.
Yeah. He could add it there for sure.
Streamer Peterbot shown saying slurs in old video. God, I just don't give a fuck.
I love it when people do this because it only works against the people that hold themselves to this impossible standard. But if you're like myself or you know, someone's like, oh my God, I found a video of Mr. Mutin saying the hard, well, I was about to say the hard R like Linus Tech Tips, saying retard. And you're going to be like, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do? I mean, I said it years ago.
But these people would just literally like have a panic attack if that happened.
Fortnite Pro Peterbot spamming slurs.
You fucking on that cake?
Uh-huh. I'm good, thank you, bro.
Fucking on
bro,
that
stop
cake.
being gay, bro.
Oh, delete it. Whoa. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean...
Is this allowed on Kick to just be like that? Was that on Kick?
I don't even know. I think this was a long time ago. How long ago? The kid was 15 at the time. Yeah, so you shouldn't do this. I'm curious of how long ago this was. If this was last week, okay, really bad. This was fucking 5 years ago. Probably grown up. He was probably just edgy, doing some fucking shock humor. Loser.
I only care if now he's on the PC principal arc, like iDubbbz.
See what Aiden said. Oh yeah, this is all allowed. Aiden's watching.
On the Peterbot situation, I'm gonna just call it out. All you little Fortnite weirdos trying to cancel him and shit like that, it's whack. The kid was like 15 at the time, bro. I'm not saying what he did was right, but he's a fucking kid, okay? I've said a lot of fucked up shit when I was 15. Everybody has. I'm not defending.
He's 18 now, by the way. So this was like 3 years ago.
Everything he said in that clip. I'm not saying what he said was right or funny.
People who are 15 to a level of like responsibility for being nuts. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, have some fucking slack. It's a fucking kid. Dude,
no,
holy fucking shit. You guys are acting like he raped or killed somebody. God damn. Like, god damn, bro. This fucking, oh my god. He wasn't saying it in an intent of damaging or saying it in an ignorant way. He was saying it because he wasn't supposed to say it. And his friend got to get checked ASAP, bro. His friend got to get checked ASAP.
I don't think my camera can handle 4K streaming. 1 second. Let me, I got to adjust it. But it's like it's a piece of shit camera, so that I have no view. I have to look in the viewfinder to,
yeah. My whole take on this is, yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago. He's probably doing it for the fucking shock humor. When you're 15, you're stupid and edgy, so I don't really give a fuck. I don't think this is cancelable at all, but old.
Okay.
The amount of people exposing themselves is insane. He was only 16. Don't act like you don't say it. At no point, at no age is it okay, especially a junior in high school, acting like he was in kindergarten. Stop. And I don't talk like that ever and never would have.
Never ever. Oh. Never ever, sir. Never ever. Ha 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 ha. That's a vintage meme.
Rag? Oh, it is.
I don't know. Next.
You're done with it? You're over it?
I guess I don't give a shit.
Oh, he did an apology.
Ooh, that's not good though. You don't want to do that.
You don't ever want to.
You're actually kidding.
AI plagiarism checker.
Oh no, he faked the apology.
Trusted AI detector.
Did this guy remove? He didn't remove the M dashes.
No. No.
How do these things even work? How do they detect if it's AI?
I'm assuming it's just how you say things would be my guess. I'm not sure.
I would look for M dashes, and I would look for quotations that are the forward backward quotes. You know what I mean? I think that's the only way.
I don't know. I doubt that these things work 100%, but he probably did use ChatGPT to write his apology, which I don't even think is that bad of a thing. Question mark?
I guess.
No. I don't. Man, this is a huge fucking topic. Your rage speaks about what?
It must be some phase dude or something.
Let's look him up. Peter Bot. Oh no.
Professional gamer.
He's 18. He's got 800,000 YouTube followers.
Not bad.
On FaZe, Falcon Esports. A video has surfaced showing me using a racial slur while at the agent house. This incident took place when I was 16 years old at the time. I was in an environment where I was heavily influenced by others and was asked to say it. That does not excuse my words, but it is important context for understanding the circumstances. I recognize now how deeply wrong and hurtful that language is. I take full responsibility for saying it, regardless of my age or pressure I felt in that moment. I want to sincerely apologize to the communities affected, to anyone who has been hurt by my words, and I am committed to... Okay.
Wait, what are the proposed community notes? Okay. Choose your alias. That one. Yep. Continue. Start rating. What do we got?
What do we got?
Rate the notes.
Oh, I think these are for...
No.
Go back.
Wait, go back. Oh. Go forward.
Boom. I'm so hungry. Important context to note, this response has been flagged by 100 AI generated. That's kind of...
Can you press forward twice? Again?
That's it.
Scroll down. This one. Is this... I want to see the community notes on this. Is this fake?
That screen is playing a YouTube video. It's not a true Tesla warning screen. The video is meant to mislead people into believing the truck shut down when it did not. What the screen actually looked like in the event of an issue. There you go. This is fake news, I guess.
I don't know if it's fake. I mean, I guess. I feel like that's really dangerous to do a fake cease and desist and a fake video that your shit is disabled. I feel like that's like...
I feel like that is just defamation on Tesla.
You get actually sued because they can prove damages for this.
100%.
But I guess if you got nothing, fuck it.
Elon is gonna fuck your ass on this one. All right. Your rage speaks about.
But his duel is black. That's calm. Fuck. Wait, Aiden said something about it. What did Aiden say? What y'all talking about, Aiden? Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Is there Darius drama? I need to start my day off strong.
But if you're not black, no offense, I don't give a fuck about your opinion on a white dude saying the N-word, bro. What the fuck is your opinion? Not gonna do nothing for me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same thing if somebody said a Hispanic slur. Unless you're Hispanic, I don't give a fuck about your opinion on whether or not who could say it. I don't. What does your opinion matter, my nigga?
You're good on this? There's still more.
Yeah.
You're good. I'm good. I don't give a fuck. I wish I did. Let's see. Any Darius?
Yeah, Control F Darius. That's what I want. There's got to be something.
Nothing.
Xena.
Nothing.
Merc.
Oh, hold on. Xena? No. No. We just keep going.
Fuck.
Bill Gates' company develops synthetic butter. Isn't this just
I don't know if I would be...
margarine?
I don't know if I would be eating this shit, is what I would say. Right? Like...
A Bill Gates-backed company is now producing butter with no animals, no plants, and no oils. It's made from carbon. The company is working with restaurants, bakeries, and major food suppliers.
It's made out
Smells
of carbon?
and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia. In the middle of an
what is margarine made out of? That's not butter,
that's
right?
Plant oils, I think. Yeah.
Yes, but this is no oils. When it says just carbon, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like coal.
Yeah. Yeah. Coal.
That's like, is that just pure carbon at that point? Is there other shit in there?
industrial park,
like a carbon filter.
West of Chicago,
Yeah.
something unprecedented is happening.
Oh, yeah.
So you're using this gas right now to like cook your food, and we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter.
Carbon and hydrogen.
This is pretty novel to be able to make food that looks
The
and tastes
most
and feels
delicious.
exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of lecithin as an emulsifier, and some
Our
sugar.
fat?
How?
Yeah. Or fat.
What do you mean? Like
Their
fat from like
whatever they, I don't know.
from like Jason?
Fats
Like
are made up of carbon
from-
and hydrogen chains. The goal here, replicate those chains without animals or plants. And they did it. They tell me to simplify, they take carbon dioxide from the air and hydrogen from water, heat them up and oxidize them. The final result?
It looks like a wax, like a candle wax at first.
But they're fat molecules, like the ones in beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is
I
why
bet
we
this
are
is
here.
expensive
It's all
as
done
fuck.
releasing zero greenhouse
Probably.
gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
We're like not at full capacity in this facility yet.
And even though we're standing in a factory setting,
Lop water. That's what I
Bro,
want.
that's the name.
That's
the name of my new fucking my new brand, bro.
In addition to the carbon footprint being much lower for a process like this, right? The land footprint is like 1,000 times lower than what you need in traditional agriculture.
I know what you're thinking.
I think we need to taste this. I would love for you to taste this.
How does it taste?
I love butter, so I'm gonna take a really healthy amount.
Admittedly, surprisingly, like butter.
Cheers.
like butter.
Is it salted butter?
Reduce the butter.
Another reason they say this makes an impact, no palm oil, a significant contributor to deforestation and climate change. That's not all. Of the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases emitted every year, 7% is from the production of fats and oils from animals and plants. So when could you get a taste yourself? Right now, they're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers, releasing these chocolates made with their butter in time for the holidays.
Savor butter in either its current manifestation or with our partners. We expect that to be on the shelves kind of more like around 2027.
Their team's here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates,
That's old.
who wrote in his blog, quote, the idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may
I
seem
know of
strange
this guy. He released the 5 5G coronavirus.
What does backed by Bill Gates mean? Does that just mean that he fucking donated to it one time?
It probably means he invested in it. I think that all he does, I think his investing is exclusively done based on
merit to like the Earth,
stuff that's supposed to save lives or save the Earth. I think.
So he's
that's
a
all
hero.
He does. He is a hero, but everyone thinks he's on Epstein's list. So
he might be.
First, but their potential to significantly
I mean, we'll find out at this conference coming up here. Anything to not talk about Epstein's list.
What list?
What list? You guys are still talking about that?
Talking about this fucking list, man. There's no list. Fake
that was 100
news.
years ago.
Oppositional lab-grown meat is just mindless hysteria. If we can recreate the taste and texture of meat without any associated negatives, people should be happy. If we no longer have to raise and slaughter billions of animals a year, that would be great for our planet.
I would agree for that, especially if the meat was tastier, right? I have no issue. Like I've had like I think jackfruit is a type of fruit that can kind of substitute for some meat.
Pork,
like yeah, exactly. Like I've had some meat substitutes and it's been fine. I've had an Impossible Burger and it was fine. Like it wasn't the best burger I ever had, but I wouldn't complain about it at all. If they got rid of all burgers tomorrow and replaced it with Impossible Burgers, I think it'd be fine. I think the issue is that it's like expensive to. I think it's expensive to do it or something. So the cost would go up, but I think it would be a positive. Like we need a cow holocaust. Like they're destroying the planet with their assholes.
Jewish man calls for cow holocaust.
Yeah, because they're farting
too much, man. We should
exactly
get those guys to stop farting. Yeah, I agree. I think that we had sliders at my wedding that were made of Impossible meat, and nobody knew because they were
your
so
wife
fucking good. No, she's not.
No, she's not.
She used to be vegan and vegetarian, but now she eats fucking everything. A lot easier to go out now.
Okay.
This is a power grab masquerading as progress. They're not trying to solve a food shortage. They're trying to engineer one. You take something nature gives freely that millions of small farmers can produce without permission, and you replace it with something that requires corporate labs, IP protections, and centralized distribution. That flips butter from a commodity anyone can have into a proprietary product controlled by a handful of actors.
It's like
huge conspiracist.
Yeah. And there's always going to be you know what it's going to be? I can already see it. In the future, lefties are going to be eating lab-grown food, and then righties are going to be eating nothing but natural God fucking cows and chickens, just like Jesus intended.
We're probably not too far off from that, actually.
I think that will be the next thing, right? Like if they don't like vaccines, they sure as shit ain't gonna like butter grown in a lab. I know that much.
Hold on, I gotta put on follower.
What? Why? What's happening?
Look at our chat.
What's being said?
They don't like the Jews, man.
Oh.
Damn it, I don't know kick. Oh, I think I found it.
What?
Boom.
Maybe we got raided into by someone?
Maybe.
Nope, I don't think so.
All right. Goddamn, kick reminds me of old Twitch.
It does. You know, these people are just out there.
They're just out there, man. They got 10,000 accounts. Disgusting. They're combining hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen to create fat molecules, then manipulate that to taste like butter. Why do we have this when we already have butter? Are people just fucking stupid?
Yes.
Who is this guy?
That is
300,000 followers. Guess that could just mean nothing, right?
Yeah, but what level of engagement does he get? Scroll down. Look at some of his tweets that he's made.
1,000 there.
Okay, 1,000 there. Keep going.
2,000 there.
This is not good for that level of followers. These are Dan level. 300, not good.
I mean,
this is what Dan pulls with 30K. Okay, these guys with 300K doing this, wrap it up.
He's a chef, man.
Okay. Wow, you cook food. Amazing.
Amazing.
You do something that everyone does, but slightly different, maybe better.
Disgusting. God only knows what consuming entire artificial products like this does to your body in the long term.
What do these fucking morons think are in like every type of food that there is every day?
Yeah.
As they go and fucking slop down their McDonald's trans fat fucking whatever.
Let's see if you post anything about food. Oh. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like Israel killing 4 journalists, Dan.
I see the... George Soros. Hold on. I think we're on to the United States of Israel. I think we may have discovered something about this man.
What'd we find out?
Don't think he doesn't like the Jews.
He doesn't like the Jews.
My best Ethan Klein.
He's posting Trump and Epstein.
He doesn't like them either.
Doesn't like him.
Or maybe he's denying it. Hard to say.
Hard to say. He kind of looks like Pisco a little bit, right?
What can you say? Maybe a photo-tuned Pisco.
We need a list of every food and pharmaceutical company backed by Gates. I'm interested in avoiding all of their products. A PhD, Dan. Dr. Carol M. Swain is a prize-winning author, political commentator, and highly sought-after speaker.
If she doesn't say so herself.
What the fuck does this mean? I'm a prize-winning pinball player. Shown by
I feel like I could actually, minus the doctor part, I could write all
any
of that.
All
of it. Political commentator.
Doctor.
Political, yes. Actually, you know what? Doctor,
you
right.
even put this
Doctor,
up there.
Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Saltman. Prize winning. Yes, I've won prizes for my authorship, right? DGG
Award
Awards.
of the year, yeah.
Exactly. Political commentator, absolutely. I was talking about coronavirus very early on. Highly sought after speaker.
They would love you to come
true.
on the podcasts.
Exactly.
They love you. Yeah, you could do all this. Speaking truth to power. Ugh. I fucking hate Twitter. I don't know. I would try the butter. I would be a little skeptical, but I'd try it out. Yugi apologizes to Valkyrae after making her cry because he kept joking about her being old while they were gaming.
She cried?
Yeah, I should have known better.
Let's look at how old is Valkyrae? 33. God. And she's crying about getting called old.
Known better. I should have known better.
These people are gonna self-explode when they get to my age.
I was definitely brought up in a different way. You know what I mean? I was definitely brought up in a different way. I apologize. I do know. I should know better. I don't know. I just thought I don't know. I just thought I could be myself to a certain extent.
Anonymous
sometimes I gotta know.
$1.
You know what I mean?
Me when they tell me to chill, but I think it's funny. So FK'd.
Me when I don't. Me when nigga.
Old jokes getting to you. Yeah, I mean, it's been ever since 30, it's been nonstop in this industry. And it's just like when it's like back to back to back to back and it's like the topic. It's like, it's such an easy joke. And it's like, god damn, like I get it, haha. But after it's like the 15th time, it's like, damn, fuck. I should.
Yeah, you're old.
You know what I mean? I
mean, being a streamer
about it, though.
is literally, you're just a clown to your fucking chat room, and
Not
half
me.
of them are like 20 years old to 18.
No, they look to me for serious political insight. All of them.
Give us some serious political insight then.
Cows are bad.
Okay. True.
No, it's nonstop.
Does she like ball?
That's just how the kids talk. I know.
Did you say is
but
she
it's
bald?
Does she bawl?
Oh.
Like, does she cry?
What then? Oh. Why would you say that? Like when you say does she bawl, I'm thinking like 10 different directions and none of them are like does she cry?
Yeah, I can see that. Does she play basketball? Does she go to a ball? But I don't know. What would you say now? Like does she fucking like sob? I guess sob.
It's been new. It's been new because like I've been streaming for 10 years and it just was never ever a topic before 30, and after 30 it's like kill yourself kind of stuff.
Yugi, I know it's you, bro.
Arky hasn't said a word.
I know it's your ass, bro. I'm gonna cloak you. I'm the sheriff, bro.
Arky, I'm watching you.
Bro. I'm about to shoot you.
She's allowed to have emotions, I guess. I don't know.
I'll be the judge of that, I suppose.
Dan will be the judge.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing Among Us with a bunch of fucking like 18-year-olds probably.
That is Among Us. Very spooky, you know? All right, what's next? You get way too excited about this stupid shit, bro.
I find it funny that she gets killed when she's just sitting there.
Ray,
Yes?
please don't retire anytime soon. Please don't retire anytime
Why
soon.
would I?
I'm just making sure because, you know what I'm saying? I know you're getting to that age, but listen, I always watch your streams. I'm always in there, okay? I'm always showing support.
Yuki, I can buy your whole bloodline. Like,
That's the type of shit that I feel like, what's his face? Destiny would get like a perm ban for.
That's what I was thinking. I was just about to say that. I feel like if Destiny said that, he would get banned because everybody would be like, "You're."
I still can't. Do you remember when he got banned because he said that he was gonna blow up the hospital that you were at? Like the most obvious bullshit ever.
He got banned for. Did he get banned for that?
Yeah. Wait. What do you mean? Yes. The whole
So
like
long ago.
I'm Mr. Mutant. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come to your house, and then I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna go to the hospital.
And now you have people like
and I'm
Mike
gonna blow it up.
from PA saying we actually need to kill this person, and nothing is fucking happening as a result. That's wild. That's wild.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's smart.
literally. I thought you wanted a financial advisor.
Okay, I got a question though. He's the guy who said this, Black, because saying I can buy your whole bloodline, I feel like that could be a crazy quote, and I don't think she meant that.
Wait, is she black?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Okay,
we move on. Tectone thinks Malena doesn't deserve a penny from Nick.
Oh boy.
Oh Dan, this is your buddy.
Who? Tectone or Malena?
No, not Malena. Tectone.
I'll say this.
Oh.
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, apparently, Destiny's going on the show with Nick and Soda Poppin', and that'll be interesting.
Where do they stream at? They stream on Twitch, or is it just a podcast?
It can't be on Twitch, I'll tell you that much. It'll have to be on YouTube. Trump might be starting.
Trump is starting.
He is or might be?
Someone said he is. Tomato Brew said he is, and I trust them.
All right.
Live Trump alert. Sorry, guys. I don't see that he's starting. Tomato Brew?
You know the worst part about watching live stream now?
Yeah.
It's nothing but flag spam. Palestinian flag, the Russian flag, the Jewish flag, watermelons, and the Israeli flag. Just everything is getting spammed nonstop, and occasionally the U.S. flag, and then crypto memes.
There he is.
Yeah, this is what I want from the press. People doing hype shit for the president when he's coming in.
Let's fucking go.
Yo!
Yeah.
I mean, he should have entrance music, honestly. Like, imagine he walks out to the Anything Else soundtrack. Where is the Anything Else soundtrack? Get it ready.
Getting it ready. But I don't know where to
play
find
it when he starts. Just search for Jungle Busy Earning. Hurry up.
I got it.
The second you got to fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
Find the right spot. Okay.
I'm ready.
Right there, it's good. Yeah.
He was supposed to start at 10, by the way. So his fucking McDonald's order must have been late.
What do you think he gets for breakfast at McDonald's?
He's a psycho. I bet he'd get like a big breakfast, like a fucking lunatic.
No, I bet he complains when he can't get a cheeseburger. He's like, it's 10:45. Just get me a fucking cheeseburger. They're like, sir, we don't serve lunch until 11. He's like, I'm the president.
I can see him going on there and bitching
I want the
on
big,
Truth Social.
Beautiful quarter
Beautiful
pounder.
Big Mac. You know, I want it early. Because I wake up early and I start my day at 5 a.m. like a hard-working man. I eat my breakfast and then I go to McDonald's and, you know, I can't get anything until noon. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Hold on.
That's not him.
Go. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. That's a little loud. Bitch.
Where is he? He's not even there, Dan.
He's coming. He needs the intro song first. You know, you don't just put Trump out there with no intro.
He's introing.
These guys using iPhone cameras.
Bad call, Dan.
No, this is what you do. He waits for the intro. You can't just come out.
Okay, you're right. You're right. We'll see.
Right?
Let's see. Let's see.
This is like they're sweeping it.
There he is. Yes, you were right. It actually hit.
Yes.
Wow.
There we go.
I've been up here a lot. I've never seen a crowd like this. I think we need a ballroom, and that's happening. It's going to be a beautiful ballroom. This is really a lot of people, most I've ever seen in this room.
He's just
I love how he talks,
and we're here
man.
for a very serious purpose. Very serious.
Some would say the most
Something's
serious.
Out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly, like we did on the
In
southern
control?
border.
Shout
I'm
out.
announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime,
just go to
bloodshed,
Dubai?
bedlam, and squalor, and worse.
By
This
sending him to
is
jail.
Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back.
My God.
Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is?
No.
And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that.
Martial
Very good
law
people,
in D.C.
But they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly. And you people are victims of it, too. You know, you're reporters, and I understand a lot of you tend to be on the liberal side, but you don't want to
Trump
get...
must have taken a walk and saw a homeless
You
guy.
don't want
and
to
they're
get
like,
mugged
I
and
don't like
raped
that.
and shot and killed. And you
I
all
think
know
he-
people and friends of yours that happened. And so you can be
This
anything
is
you
crazy.
want, but you want to
This
have
is
safety in the streets. You want to be able to leave your apartment or your house where you live and feel safe and go into a store to buy a newspaper or buy something.
Yes.
And you don't have that now.
It's like Arrested
The murder
Development.
rate in Washington today is higher than that of Bogota, Colombia, Mexico City, some of the places that you hear about as being the worst places on earth, much higher. This is much higher. The number of car thefts has doubled over the past 5 years, and the number of carjackings has more than tripled. Murders in 2023 reached the highest rate probably ever. They say 25 years, but they don't know what that means because it just goes back 25 years. Can't be worse.
This guy's a
Our
fucking
capital
genius.
city has been overtaken by violent gangs
statistician.
and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it. Yeah, just like we did on
He
our
looks a
southern
little like
border.
the
Nobody
Deidre
comes
girl
to our
from
southern
Andor,
border anymore.
Pam
3 months in
Bondi.
a row,
Little
we
bit.
had zero. I don't know if that's right, but the people that do the work, it's a very liberal group of people, actually, and they actually said zero for the last 3 months. Nobody thought a thing like that was possible.
Exeth or
And,
whatever his name is. That's a good suit.
You know, when you say take a look at numbers, I just saw some
It's not
some
bad.
charts. These are
Bottom
different
button
cities
should be
throughout
buttoned,
the
though.
world.
I don't
Red
think
is
you button the bottom button.
okay.
Right in
Red
front of
is
Hexo's face.
place called
Good.
Washington D.C.
I
Look at
love his
these.
charts, man. That's my favorite
Baghdad
shit.
is we doubled up on Baghdad. Panama City,
Baghdad.
Brasilia,
murder?
San Jose,
Brasilia.
Costa Rica, Bogota,
Where the fuck's
Colombia,
Brasilia?
heavy drugs.
Brasilia.
Mexico City, I mentioned, Lima, Peru,
Oh, the capital city of Brazil.
all double and triple what they are. So do you want to live in places like that?
No, sir.
No. I don't think so. And I think the
So what are we
going
to do with these homeless people?
If you wrote correctly, you'd
So
see,
what's the
look at the
plan?
kind of numbers we have. D.C., 41
think
per
St. Louis-
100,000. Number one that we can find anywhere in the world. Other cities are pretty bad, but they're not as bad as that. That where you want to live? The reporters of the world? Juvenile offenders and crimes against persons, as they say.
It's some intern's job to go find these and
It's
just
getting
print them
worse.
out for them. That's crazy.
Not getting better. It's
Crimes
getting
against
worse.
persons.
And
Yes.
we had a
That's
recent
not specific.
indication. There was a story about a man who was
I do think this administration's
just left. He
run a
quit
little bit better
because
than
he
his
was
first
asked to
one,
do
though.
phony numbers on
And I don't
crime.
mean that in like a good way. I just think it's
And we're going to look
chugging.
into
Nobody's
that. I
like
think
quitting.
Pam is going to be looking into that. But
'Cause they're
he
all
was asked by the city, I guess.
MAGA dick sucks.
Yeah.
We don't want to show the real numbers. Let me do numbers so it looks like it's going down. Not going down. And under Biden, it was
like
a
how
disaster. And
he's
nobody did
standing.
anything about it. We're going to
like-
do things about it like you wouldn't believe.
He's on his tippy toes.
Every American has a constitutional right to be able to access and petition their government in safety, and countless federal officials and employees likewise have the right to carry out their jobs in peace without being shot. As you know, I lost a very good person a while ago.
Who?
Was shot waiting for his wife. He was
Epstein.
in the car. They robbed
Oh.
his car. They shot him. They killed him like it was nothing to it. She was walking to the car. It's a horror show. This issue directly impacts the functioning of the federal government and is
I
a
wonder
threat
why he did this.
to America. Really, it's a threat
He wants to
our
own the
country.
fucking city
We
so
have
that
cities
no one
also that are bad.
It'll
can
be
remove
easy
him
for
later.
him
You look at Chicago.
to do a third term, I
how
guess.
bad it is. You look at Los Angeles, how bad it is. We have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem. And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland. We don't even mention that anymore. They're so far gone. We're not going to let
you
it
could just
happen.
come
We're not
out
gonna
and be
lose our
fucking
cities
full on
over
racist
this.
at this point. Be like, they're
And this
fucking
will-
You'd
cooked.
get more votes, I bet.
Go further. We're starting very strongly with D.C. and we're going to clean it up real quick, very quickly, as they
Starting
say.
with DC.
Days ago, a former member of the Doge staff was savagely beaten by a band of roving thugs after defending a young woman from an attempted carjacking. He was left dripping in blood. He thought
Defending
he
a
was
woman.
dead.
We're
with
the
a broken
conspiracy
nose
theorists
and
on this
concussion.
shit.
Can't believe that he's alive. He can't believe it.
This Jussie Smollett.
In June, a 21-year-old
incident.
congressional intern was tragically killed after being hit by a stray bullet in a drive-by shooting. A former Trump administration official named Mike Gill, fantastic person, was murdered last year in cold blood in a carjacking blocks away from the White House.
Okay.
We all knew him.
They
Great
all knew him.
person.
I didn't know him. That's a lie. We did
Waiting
not
for
all
his
know him.
wife.
Oh,
as
why
she
is
was
he always
walking
waiting for his wife,
to
or
the
his
car.
wife's in the car, or
A
on the
Democrat
way?
congressman was also carjacked at gunpoint not far from the Capitol.
He
And
deserved
in
it, though.
I thought he
2023,
would say
an
that, yeah.
aide to Senator Rand Paul was stabbed in the chest and head
By his neighbor,
by a
right?
demented lunatic as he walked down the street, just absolutely for no reason.
How are you
going to
stop neighbor on neighbor crime?
A 3-year-old
Well, I mean, I'm
girl
sure there was a
shot
reason.
in the head and killed while sitting in a car near the Capitol. It's becoming a situation of complete and total lawlessness. And we're getting rid of the slums, too. We have slums here. We're getting rid of them. I know it's not politically correct. You'll say, oh, so terrible. No, we're getting rid of the slums where they live.
Washington, D.C. is currently experiencing declining
Caravans of
violent
mass
crime
youth
rates.
rampage through city streets at all times of the day. There are ATVs, motorbikes. They travel pretty well. Entire neighborhoods are now under emergency curfews. Just this past weekend, gunfire went through, and you saw that, the Navy Yard. I saw it this morning. They saw that they fought back against law. See, they fight back until you
Trump
knock the hell out of them, because it's
was
the only
shown
language they understand.
a
But they
Judge
fought
Dredd
back against
or a
law
RoboCop
enforcement
movie.
last night.
And he was
I
like,
like
this is
that.
DC now.
And,
We need to do
they're
something.
not going to be
We gotta
fighting
do
back
something.
long because
Look at these people. They're crazy.
I've instructed them and told them whatever happens, you know, they're
on slow-mo.
in the face of the police. As
We gotta
the
get
police
this
are
fucking
standing
drug
up there in uniform.
out of
they're
the
standing,
out of the
and
Capitol.
they're screaming at them an inch away from their face. and then they start spitting in their face. And I said, you tell them, you spit and we hit. And they can hit real hard. It's a disgusting thing. I've watched that for years, for 3-4 years. I've watched them. The police are standing, and they're told, don't do anything under any search. So and you can see they want to get at it.
I wonder what he thinks of January 6th.
People are spitting in their face, and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want. This dire public safety crisis stems directly from the abject failures of the city's local leadership, the radical left.
I'm telling you, he just wants
adopted no cash bail. By the way, every place in the country where you have no cash bail is a disaster. That's what started the problem in New York.
For every crime, Trump? Really?
They don't want to change
For every
it.
crime.
That's what started
no cash bail.
No cash
in
bail.
Chicago. I mean, bad politicians started it, bad leadership started it, but that was the one thing that's central, no cash bail. Somebody murders somebody and they're out on no cash bail.
Come on.
Before the day is out. We're going to end
this guy
that
for real right now?
in Chicago. We're going to change the statute. I spoke with Pam and Todd and everybody. We're going to change the statute, and I'm going to have to get the Republicans to vote because the Democrats are weak on crime. Totally weak on crime. They don't know why. They want to stop because they get mugged too. But we're going to change no cash bail. We're going to change the statute and get rid of some of the other things. And we'll count on the Republicans in Congress and Senate to vote. We have the majority, so we'll vote. We don't have
It's
a big
basically
majority,
poor
but we've
people
gotten everything,
stay in
including
jail.
the great, big, beautiful bill. Got that
Where can
done,
you-
and that's one of the greatest things
You just
that's
need to
ever
invest
happened
in
to people
jail
in this country.
stocks.
They're starting to figure it
Yes,
out
in
how
the
good
private
it is.
industrial
Biggest tax
complex.
cut in history.
They're going to be
so many things
filled up, bro.
But we'll be able to get that done. So
They're
Todd,
gonna
if
be
you
shipped
and Pam
off
can
to
draw up
fucking
things working
El
with
Salvador.
the people, we will. I'll get it passed. We'll get it passed with the Republicans.
Sure you will, buddy.
Probably won't get. Think of this. Probably won't get one Democrat vote because they have no idea what they're doing. That's why they want men playing in women's sports. That's why they want transgender for everybody. Everybody transgender.
Everyone.
Everyone.
And they just got walloped in an election in a landslide, and they haven't changed one thing. I saw the other day the
Isn't a
certain
landslide
gentleman who
more than
was a very
10%?
well-known politician,
A landslide would be
Democrat,
huge.
was
Yeah, this is
fighting like
nothing.
hell that men should be allowed to play in women's sport. They just don't get it. They said it's an 80-20 issue, and I think it's a 97-3 issue. And I don't know who the three are. I've never heard anybody come. Nobody's ever come up to me, sir, you have to let men play in women's sports. You have to do it, sir. Nobody's ever
Anything not to
approached me. I
talk
don't know
about
where this
Epstein.
issue even comes
It
from.
literally
waving.
is.
He's
like, let's
waving.
go back.
Anything like
Let's go back to old reliable.
But they turned
We're
our
gonna talk
nation's
about the
capital
sports again.
into a sanctuary jurisdiction. That's the other thing. We have to get rid of sanctuary cities as quickly as possible. We're going to do it, too. We have to.
in the sanctuary cities,
Because it's
they're
sanctuary
cutting
for
off
criminals.
people's penises
Releasing illegal alien
school.
gang members onto the streets in 2022.
With the gang
nearly
members.
70% of criminals arrested in Washington went unprosecuted.
Dan,
That's
you're
not gonna
witnessing
happen
a
with the group
beautiful
we have
weave right now.
standing aside,
eating the
standing
cats.
behind me. And at the Metropolitan Police
and putting
Department,
the penises on the cats.
it's now reached
They're eating the
a
cats and dogs.
small number relatively compared to what it was, but it's thousands of people. You know, we have thousands of police. I was told today, sir, they
Some
want
would
more
say
police. I heard a number,
tens of thousands, hundreds of
3,500
thousands.
police. That's a lot of police. 3,500. I thought they were going to say we only have 30 policemen. Or
I think, is he retarded?
He
Sorry,
3,500.
I'm not supposed to be using
We
this.
need more. You don't need more. That's so many. I never heard. That's like an army. How could you need more than 3,000? It just happened 2 minutes
Trump
ago.
said, "Do we not have
So
30
they
thought we had
requested
30.
more
for DC?"
police. Oh, what do they have? About 3,500. I said 3,500. This is not a big area.
There's
It's
700,000 people in
What
Washington,
you
D.C.
need is
Sorry,
rules
I
and
shouldn't have used
regulations,
the
and you
R
need the
word.
right
I
people
will.
to implement them. And we have the right people.
It was just
here,
a
that I can
moment
tell
of.
you.
Just a moment.
Look at the border. Biden said there's nothing you
Biden.
can do. Kamala was the border czar.
Biden.
She never called one of the border patrol agents who are great. ICE is great. Never spoke to anybody. Never went there. But she was the border czar. And
the fuck
everybody
does that
said it was
mean, the
impossible to
border
fix.
czar?
I fixed it in 3 months.
Nobody
No,
knows.
really. I fixed it the first week, but really fixed it over the last couple of months. And I mean, literally to a point where, as I said, 0 illegals entering our country in the last 90 days. Pretty amazing.
Not one.
It's time for dramatic action. We're going to do the same thing over here.
He did
It's going to be a very safe city very soon. We're not looking to take years, because a lot of people die in
How are you going to do it, Trump?
And we've got incredible people in this country, except we have to allow them to do their job.
He's going to release.
And that we will deliver like
Maxwell.
nobody's ever delivered before.
And she's going to personally.
I actually think it's easy. You know, if you're competent,
make each of the homeless
it's easy.
people
If you're incompetent,
live in her jail cell.
Just take her to an island.
But I'm
Yeah,
very
exactly.
confident. Last week,
We're
my
going to take.
administration
Send him to Hawaii.
surged 500 federal agents into the district, including from the FBI, ATF, DEA, Park Police, the U.S. Marshal Service, the Secret
That's who
Service,
I want handling this.
and
the
the
Park
Department
Police.
of Homeland Security. You know, a lot of nations, they don't have anything like that. They got some police, and they're rough police. They don't have DEA, ATF, FBI, Park Police, the U.S. Marshal Service, Secret Service,
the Park
Department
Police
of
on
Homeland
it.
Security.
I think we should have
They
more
got
Park Police.
Some police.
Those guys, they're
They
serious.
know what they're
They're rough
doing.
police.
You put them out in the
do their
woods,
job, they don't have
they're
crime.
surviving. That's all I'm going to say right
They're
now.
not gonna have crime either. They made dozens of arrests.
Oh my,
and that's
dozens.
What,
Dozens.
that's what starts to
And
happen.
not a single
Again,
illegal has come over the border in 90
cashless
days.
bail.
Not
Watch
He
what we do
solved
with
it,
that.
not
Today
one.
we're formally declaring a public safety emergency. This is an emergency. This is a tragic emergency. And it's embarrassing for me to be up here. You know, I'm going to see Putin. I'm going to Russia on Friday.
Russia.
I don't like being up here talking about how unsafe and how dirty and disgusting this once beautiful capital was, with graffiti all over the walls. It's another part of it, by the way, because we're talking about
That's what the Park
safety. We're
Police are
also
gonna do.
talking about
They're gonna fix the
beautification. We're the
graffiti.
most beautiful, potentially capital in the world. We always had. But people come from Iowa, they come from Indiana, they come and then they get mugged. Not going to happen. Keep coming, because by the time you get your trip set, it's going to be safe again.
He's going to
and it's
open
gonna
a
be
hotel
clean
in
very
DC.
quickly.
I'm calling
We're
it.
going to replace
No,
the
he's gonna
medians that
open
are
a
falling
prison.
down all over the roads. We're going to replace the potholes. We're going to put a nice new coat of asphalt over the top. No, we don't have to rip the road out and spend 7 years building a new road because they cut everything. Because some
Put more on
designers
top.
said, well, we need a 1/4 of an inch more turn for safety reasons. No, we're going to do it right. We're going to get it done quickly. So today we're declaring public safety emergency in the District of Columbia, and Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's fantastic, is taking command of the Metropolitan Police Department as of this moment.
So Pam
And
Bondi
I'll be
is the new
making the
police
appropriate
chief.
notifications to Congress and to the mayor, our new DEA administrator, who's one of the top
I
in
don't
the
think
country.
you're supposed to do this.
He better be, Terry. If you're not, I'm going to get rid of you so fast. Terry Cole. Terry, thanks. Very good. We just got him. Most highly recommended person. And you'll be designated as the interim federal
Dude,
commissioner of
The LinkedIn pages are going to go hard now if you're a
Metropolitan
cop.
Police Department. Okay?
I worked for the President of the United
And
States.
you run them tough. They're good. You have a lot of good people. You have people that shouldn't be there. You also have people
We need to
that
get him
shouldn't be
watching
there. They got
Lord
in
of,
there because of woke. But you
Game,
have a lot of
Game
great
of Thrones.
Game of
police.
Thrones.
We need
Those
a
people
hand
are the
of
ones that want to
hand
help
of the
you.
king role.
This city will
Like-
no longer be a sanctuary
Wait,
for
where's his vice
illegal
president?
alien criminals. We will have full,
You would think he'd be
seamless,
here.
integrated cooperation at all levels of law enforcement, and we'll deploy officers across the district with an overwhelming presence. You'll have more police, and you'll be so happy because you'll be safe. When you walk down the street, you're going to see police, or you're going to see FBI agents. We're going to have a lot of agents on the street. You're going to have a lot of
Get to the reporter
essentially
questions, Trump.
military, and we will bring in the military if it's needed.
He's
by
not
the
going to
way.
answer anything.
We're going to
It's
have
gonna be-
National Guard, but Pete
What's
Hegseth
his
will tell you about
answers?
it. We will bring in the military if needed. People say, "Oh,
Needed for what?
that's so terrible." He's going to bring in. It's been used many times over the years. I don't think we'll need it. I think we've got so many great people,
You already said the
including
National
people
Guard,
that are
right?
in the
Yeah.
police department with proper leadership.
But I
They'll
think he's talking about,
immediately
like, the
begin
army.
massive enforcement operations targeting known gangs, drug dealers, and criminal networks to get them the hell off the street, maybe get them out of the country, because a lot of them came
If
into
I
our
hear this
country
and I'm a
illegally,
drug
they
dealer in
shouldn't have
DC,
been
I'm like,
allowed.
we're
They
going to
come from
Baltimore.
Venezuela,
I'm
they
getting
come
the
from all
fuck
over the
outta here,
world. We're
man.
going to get them the
Today,
hell out.
I'm
See ya.
leaving.
They won't be here long.
Let's just say
But some of
the
these
cost
people,
of fent
a lot of them are
just
homegrown
doubled
criminals.
in DC.
And these
I
are
am
bad
going
people.
off my
These
block,
are
and
rough
I am getting the
people.
fuck out of DC.
And this is just a list
Actually,
of
you know
some of
what?
the people that were
Maybe
given
it's time
to me
to start
today.
selling fent in DC.
Maybe
that
we
were
go to DC,
criminals
actually.
removed from the DC streets this weekend. They were rough and tough. But we're rougher and tougher. Look at these people here. Nothing.
Mugshots.
They're not going to be your local school teacher. Look at this guy. He has killed
Really?
people numerous
What?
times.
How do you explain Heisenberg
They're
then?
not going to be
Boom.
an asset. They will never be
Biggest
an asset
drug dealer
to
of all
society.
time.
I don't care. I know we all want to say, oh, they're going to be rehabbed. It's not going to be rehabbed.
What
I'm
is he
going to ask
saying?
Doug Burgum to come up and
Saying
say a
jail's
couple
not
of
about
words because
rehabilitation
he's in
anymore.
charge, as you know. He's
It's about
interior,
locking 'em
but
away
he's in
forever.
charge of
Get
the
'em outta
US
here.
Park Police, and I have heard so many great things about the Park Police. They're proud of it. They've been there for a long time. Their families oftentimes grow into the roles. They love the country. They love this area. So, Doug, could you say a few words, please?
We love the Park
This
Police
is-
here.
Thank you, Mr.
This is
President.
who I want to.
On behalf of the U.S. Park
Listen
Police,
to
this
right
is
now.
the oldest federal police force in the nation. They were formed in 1791 by none other than,
This guy's like,
President
we need to take
George
the Park
Washington.
Police seriously.
They've got the awesome responsibility of protecting our nation's most sacred monuments. The National Mall, Washington Monument, Jefferson Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Statue of
cops.
Liberty, and out west, the Presidio and the Golden Gate area. These folks have tens of millions of visitors a year, the kind of people that President Trump's talking about that come from around the country and around the world to see our sacred and learn about our history and our sacred monuments.
I think there must
They've
be
been
a
doing
reason
a fantastic job.
that they're
they are
using
so pleased
this
the rank and file that
specific
President Trump
police
is
force.
now allowing them to
And I
enforce
think the
law.
reason is that I think
and
this
those of you
specific
that live in the
police
city
force
may know
has the
that
ability
the circles and the triangle
to
parks
fuck
that are
around.
spread throughout D.C. are actually federal
do you mean
park
in the city?
property. So the U.S.
Fuck
Park
around.
Police
Like, I bet-
also
I
have
bet park
responsibility
police
for that.
can do
These
this shit
became,
legally, is my
littered with
guess.
homeless camps under the Biden administration. All of you saw that.
I know
Since
sometimes,
President
like-
Trump's executive order on March 27th,
I think if you're
making
fishing, like, you
D.C.
can get your shit
safe and
searched
beautiful
without
again,
a
the U.S. Park Police have
warrant.
removed over 70 homeless camps. And
Listen, there's a
President Trump
fucking reason
also
we're
talked
using
about
park police right now. I just
beautification.
don't know what it is.
They're
Yeah.
stopping and enforcing the laws against graffiti on our
Maybe
monuments.
all of
They've
DC
removed over
is
80
classified as a
specific
national monument
attacks
now?
against
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
history with graffiti on our monuments. So they continue to do a great job, whether it's in their vehicles, on foot, or on the mounted police that you see around the National Mall. And President Trump, they thank you. The rank and file is so happy to be enforcing the law again. Thank you for your leadership, and they're excited about the announcement you're making today.
Thank you. Very good. Great
Heil
job.
Hitler.
Thank you very much. Pete, could you say something about the military, if you would?
Yes, my Fiora?
Well, Mr. President, it's an honor to be here. And at your direction this morning, we've mobilized the D.C. National Guard. It'll be operationalized by the Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll, through the D.C. Guard. You
Dan?
will see them flowing into the streets of Washington in the coming week.
Flowing.
At your direction as well, sir, there are other units we are prepared to bring in. Other National Guard units, other specialized units. They will be strong, they will be tough, and they will stand
Beautiful.
with their law enforcement partners. This is nothing new for DOD. As the President noted, at the border, we've got 10,000 troops down there who've been operating in defense cooperation areas, defense zones, where there's zero.
The U.S. is a scary place
illegal
right
crossings because of troops on strikers
they're a
scanning the border.
minority.
We've been protecting other people's borders for 20 years. It's about time we protect our own, and we're working with ICE and CBP. In Los Angeles, we did the same thing, working with the California National Guard, working with ICE officers. ICE officers deserve to do their job and not be attacked. We will work alongside all
not attack.
DC police and federal law enforcement to ensure this city is safe, this city is beautiful, and as I always say about President Trump to the troops, he has their back. And my message to the National Guard and federal law enforcement in Washington is, we have your back as well. Be tough, be strong, we're right behind you. Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm going to ask Pam, because she's now, as you heard me say, she's really in charge of a lot of what we're talking about. She's done an incredible job. People are going to start to see the fruits of her labor. And Pam, maybe you could say a few words about what we're talking
Didn't this lady have her mugshot taken? Or was that a different one?
Let me be crystal clear. Crime in D.C. is ending and ending today. We are going to use every power we have to fight criminals here. President, thank you for caring about our capital. Families come here every summer. Our museums are free. We have the National Zoo. We have the National Gallery. DC should be a place where everyone can come and feel safe. Behind me and to my side, we have some of the best career law enforcement and prosecutors in the country who are ready to take this on.
They can cast her as a villain when this is over.
Terry Cole
Okay,
is
in
going
May,
to be
Trump visited
supervising
Saudi
the Metro
Arabia.
Police
I'm
Department.
thinking
Gadi
he went
Saralta,
there,
our U.S. Marshal,
saw how clean and
is going to
crazy
be
it
supervising
was, and was like, I
command
want that
and
for
control, the entire operation. Our Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, and I will be working with them closely, along with our great FBI Director, Kash Patel. Kash is going to talk to you in a minute about what we did in Virginia recently with Governor Youngkin. Many of you covered that, and it was tremendously successful. Not only that, our secret weapon here in D.C. is U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro, one of the toughest prosecutors and a former judge. And she is going to be talking about juvenile crime, how it's out of control here, and what she's going to do to fight back.
We gotta lock those kids up.
No more crime rampant in our beautiful capital. No more teenage girls beating a disabled man to death. No more of that. No more drive-bys. We're going to do everything we can. And working with the ATF,
that's a good
ATF Director Driscoll and Commander of the Army,
that's a
we're
good
going
59.
to all work together. That's what we all do in this room. We work together. We fight. Do not underestimate one person in this room. We're going to make D.C. beautiful. We're going to make D.C. safe again. One other thing, just at the wharf a few days ago, the area of the wharf, Terry Cole reached out to me, not even nightfall, on the weekend, where so many families and tourists go. A guy's overdosing from fentanyl on a park bench. In the middle of families around, they administer Narcan and saved his life. No more of that. The President of the United States is going to clean up D.C., and we're going to be there to help him, and we're going to be successful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody, we get everybody fucking up there. Why not?
Big success.
This guy is so fucking.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Attorney General Bondi, for your leadership.
Is the FBI
Deputy Attorney
Director?
General, the rest of our interagency partners.
We're so fucking.
Mr. President, the following is what happens when you let good cops be cops, and I just want to highlight that before I get into Northern Virginia.
What does this mean?
This year alone, under President Trump's administration, we've had over 4,000 child victims identified and found. That's a 33% increase from the same time period last year. 33% increase. We've had
it is not a good time to be an auditor in DC.
1,500 kilograms of fentanyl up to this date. That is a 25% increase since the same time period last year. And just to put it in perspective, 1,500 kilograms of fentanyl is enough to kill 115 million Americans. 115 million Americans. Cops are getting after it. The FBI has arrested 19,000 people this year alone. Thanks to President Trump's administrations, that's double than where we were this time last year. And we have also arrested 1,600 people
ever
who
since
have committed
Dan said the
violent
Hail
acts
Hitler
against
thing,
children.
after one of them spoke, I can't stop hearing it.
270 of them are human traffickers of children. Mr. President, this is what happens when you have great leadership at the Attorney General with Pam Bondi. Your administration's priority of protecting the homeland,
what is Trump doing with his lips
American
right now?
citizens and protecting our children,
He's
and
ducking.
the murder rates are plummeting. We are now able to report that the murder rate is on track to be the lowest in U.S. history, in modern recorded U.S. history, thanks to this team behind me and President Trump's priorities.
We removed all the.
And how do we do it? And what are we going to bring to D.C.? What we did in Northern Virginia,
Murders are gone.
thanks to Terry Cole and Governor Youngkin and the team,
DC's going to be very
we stood up a
safe
task
for the next
force
year.
out in my
I bet they're
Northern
going to be
Virginia
like,
field
there's not a
office,
single crime
and we
being
said,
committed
let's
here.
let good cops be cops. Let's get them the intelligence and what they need, and let's get the red tape out of their way, and let's get DOJ partnered up with us to bring great prosecutions. And that's exactly what we did. In 1 month, we arrested 545 violent felons. 545 in the state of Virginia, thanks to Governor Youngkin's partnership. And that simplicity in law enforcement is what's coming to Washington, D.C. When you let good cops be cops, when you give them the intel they need, when you work with our Homeland Security Task Force, when you work with Terry and Gadi and I go way back to Miami. These guys are great leaders of the respective departments and law enforcement.
I will say, I am surprised that
the DOJ and President
DC
Trump
police don't
driving
just
behind
work
this
under
mission. We are going to clean up
Justice
Washington,
Department.
D.C., and we're going to do it the right way, the lawful way, and we're going to make
that's
sure
what I would have thought would
Washington,
happen.
D.C. is safe again. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Attorney General.
Thank you very much.
Heil Hitler.
Thank you, Kate.
It does. I mean, it is a perfect.
They should get a saying like that. They should
the
get something
process
because it
begins
would
right
fit.
now. It actually started over the weekend. And we confronted
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
your
very bad
attention to this
people.
matter.
But it's going to be something that will be pretty amazing to you as you watch it. And I think most of you say it's a beautiful thing to do it right. We're going to be removing homeless encampments from all over our parks, our beautiful, beautiful parks, which now a lot of people can't walk on.
I will say in Miami,
they're very dirty.
The homelessness was real bad.
We got a
In
lot of
spots.
Miami Beach, though.
On
but
Miami
we've
Beach.
already started
Yeah,
that.
they kick them over the fucking
encampments
over the
away,
bridge,
trying
man.
to take care of people. Some of those people, we don't know how they even got there. Some of those
You see
people
anybody
are from
sleeping
different
in Miami
countries,
Beach,
different
like, on the
parts of
fucking ground,
world.
it's just a
Nobody
hippie,
knows
it's
who
not
they
a
are. They have
homeless
no
person.
idea, but they're there.
They arrest them.
Getting rid of the people from underpasses and public spaces from all over the city.
Getting
There
rid
are
of them how,
many
though?
places that they can go, and we're going to help them as much as
Maybe
you can
we're gonna
help.
start bringing back
But
labor
they'll
camps.
not be
Just
allowed to
send
turn
them
our
there, I
capital
guess.
into a wasteland.
Jesus Christ.
For the world to see. The Metropolitan Police Department and the federal authorities will be supported in the effort, a really big effort, the 800
should
DC
send them
National
all to
Guardsmen
Maui.
that we'll put on, and
True.
much more if necessary.
I'm fine. Fuck it.
Much more.
Send them to Maui. I hate Maui.
You remember I
fuck
said
that
I
place.
offered 10,000 once. Remember I said to a certain person,
Go to a great island
person
vacation.
who I thought
Paradise
always
for
was
them.
highly overrated, not very competent. But I said, if you need them, we'll give you 10,000 of the military or the National Guard. They turned me down. But if necessary, we're going to move service
Maybe we can get
members
Hunger
directly
Games.
to joining the Guardsmen.
One from each
And
state.
that'll take place very rapidly, and
all
that'll
of them
be done
from
in
each state.
conjunction with Pam and with Pete and
every
everybody else.
homeless people are the best.
Washington, D.C. should be one of the
One
safest
becomes a
and
billionaire.
most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. And we're going to make it that. We're going to make it
The
safe.
winner
We're going to
becomes a
make it
billionaire.
smart. We're going to make it beautiful. So beautiful. Some of the buildings, we're going to add to it. You see what we've done at the White House. White House is a whole different building. I do that in my part-time because it's a natural instinct as a real estate person. I was very good at that, and I was very good at fixing things up. I like fixing
Fucking
things
Christ, this guy.
up. You see what's
Anything not
happening.
to talk
The
about
floors are being
the Epstein list.
reinstalled, renovated, fixed.
Do you
The
think
whole
someone
place
asks about
is
the list?
Becoming very beautiful. We're going to
No
be
way.
adding a magnificent.
That's scary.
ballroom,
You get
most
removed
beautiful
from
You
the-
get
ballroom, I
kicked
think,
out.
anyway.
But didn't they say that
We
they
need it.
can't do that?
I would have certainly loved to have had it today.
I saw
Who's
something.
gonna stop him?
I think we would have filled
Capitol
it up.
Police?
Yeah,
You
I
are
guess-
standing
not
outside,
anymore.
Can't get in this room. I have never seen the room like this, which tells me that you want to talk about. I mean, this
The
was
Epstein
a
list.
D.C. news conference.
Please,
It tells
everyone
me
ask
you
about
want
it.
to
list,
talk about crime in
man.
D.C.
Yeah, I know, but
beautification of D.C. But I'm
he
going to put that.
hyped
That's
it up,
easy.
so he's fucked. He has
It's
to
on
do it.
Pam
Quite
Bondi's
frankly,
desk,
fixing
but
the
she
crime
lost
with
it.
the pros. Fixing the crime is easy too. A person who I've known for a long time, and
Epstein.
she's been incredible. She was a
Ghislaine
fantastic,
Maxwell.
one of the
Ghislaine
best
Maxwell.
ever district
The best.
attorneys in New York. She was in
I'm gonna be
Westchester.
pardoning her.
She became a judge, very successful judge, and then she went into show business because she was such a good DA and such a good judge, tough judge, but fair, always fair. Nobody ever
Pam Bondi's
complained
hot.
about that. But
I
she
mean,
was
that
tough.
is a
What?
hot 60-year-old.
And because of that and her reputation, she went into showbiz.
Can I
So
get a
lot of
true
people
or a
don't,
false in the
they
chat?
think of Janine as showbiz. Actually, showbiz was not her thing. It was, and she did great.
She's all dolled up.
She was on along with a
Doesn't
couple
matter,
of other
man.
of my friends on the #1 show.
60's not that old, by the
And
way.
she
you're right,
did
you're
great. But
He's
this is
right.
what
See, they know.
She loves doing. This is really her baby. What she's going to do is going to be incredible. And I'd like to introduce,
fucking caked
speak for just a
makeup.
few seconds on
Probably.
what she has in mind, what she wants to do. We're going to be appointing some judges. You know, we have some open spots, and we're going to take people because the judges are letting killers out. They just
make
say,
me a judge, Trump.
Go. That's okay. Don't worry about
Can
it.
I just, if I just
So
pledge
we're putting
loyalty to
some
Trump, do you think I
Pam
can get like, I want to be like
Todd
ambassador
recommended,
to
some judges that are great. Janine recommended.
Puerto Rico? No,
Janine's
not to
given
Puerto
me
Rico.
3 great
That's not.
candidates already. We have
Fuck.
about 10
To,
open
like,
spots, and we could probably create some more. We need
Switzerland?
them.
The
Janine, would you say
British
a few
Virgin
words,
Islands. That's why. Tortola.
Thank you very
No.
much, Mr. President, and thank you, Madam Attorney General,
Sure, to
and to all
Switzerland.
my partners here. We all want the same thing. We all want a safe city. We want a safe
this is a
capital.
crazy fucking lady.
We
Yeah.
want to be able to bring our families here. We want to be able to come and enjoy the history that makes this place great. And unfortunately, We are not in that position right now. And Mr. President, I want to thank you for taking the step that we need right now to make criminals understand that they are not going to get away with it anymore. And I'm not going to stand here and go over and over the cases. But what I can tell you is this.
Dude, if you want a job in the administration, you just got to get on Fox, and you got to talk highly of Trump.
Who think that they can get together in gangs and crews and beat the hell out of you or anyone else. They don't care where they are.
No,
they can be in
CIA.
DuPont
That would be good.
but they know
that
we can't touch them.
I already have the
because
military
the laws
experience.
are weak. I can't touch you if you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old and you have a gun. I convict someone of shooting another person with an illegal gun on a public bus in the chest. Intent to kill? I convict him. And you know what the judge gives him? Probation. Says you should go to college. We need to go after the DC Council and their absurd laws. We need to get rid of this concept of, no cash bail. We need to recognize that the people who matter are the law-abiding citizens. And it starts today. But it's not going to end today. Because the president is going to do everything we need to do to make sure that these emboldened criminals understand we see you, we're watching you,
I want
and
a
we're
man
gonna
to
change
see
the law
is
to
my
catch
own.
you. And my
For the
final
first
note
time.
is this.
And then he'll say it's beautiful flowers.
These kids understand that the jurisdiction is through the state attorney general, Brian Schwab. I did a poster of the young man from Doge who was beaten bloody with a severe concussion,
Trump said to talk for a few
nose.
seconds.
And then I did a poster of what happened to those kids because I can't arrest them, I can't
really
prosecute them.
Trump
They
could
go to family court and they get to do yoga and arts and crafts.
Fucking drop kick her.
Enough.
And then she'd say,
It changes today.
My bad.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Heil Hitler.
You're welcome.
Great job. Thank you.
It fits so well.
If I could, I just signed some executive orders. I'd like to have Will please come up and.
Oh, is he gonna do the thing where he goes like
let
this?
The people know what we signed.
That's my
You wanna put 'em
favorite.
down?
Yes, sir.
Please, yes.
Thank you,
A short
my
while ago
Fiona.
in the Oval Office, President Trump signed 2 crucial executive actions to deal with the emergency crime conditions
Myself and Adolf Eichmann
in the District of
were
Columbia.
there to witness
The
it.
first of these was an executive order, as President Trump said before, invoking his powers under Section 40 of the Home Rule Act to take federal control of the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. Along with that executive order, President Trump signed the statutorily required notification letters to Mayor Bowser and to the relevant House and Senate committee leaders. The second major executive action that President Trump signed was a presidential memorandum directing the Secretary of Defense to utilize the National Guard to address the conditions we see on our streets here in D.C. It also authorized the Secretary of Defense to work with state governors to utilize their National Guard units if necessary as well. These are bold, decisive steps intended to combat the out-of-control crime conditions we've seen on D.C.'s streets for far too long. And I, for one, am deeply proud to be part of an administration that's finally coming to terms with these issues.
There's no well-known or notable Section 40.
Heil Hitler.
So, just to conclude, Washington, D.C. should be
mine
one of
now.
the safest, cleanest,
Yes,
most beautiful
exactly.
places anywhere in the world. It was years ago. We had one problem that was a pretty big problem. The radical left got out of control and they started trying to rip down statues. And
Hey,
oh my God!
If Trump started talking shit about Hassan, would you be like, all right, that's my guy?
I'd be like, hold on, he's making some sense now.
Do not want safety. Nobody gets it. I don't get it. They don't
These
get it.
tankies,
'Cause
these
they can't get
communists,
votes. I
Dan
don't know how they
Clancy,
can win an
he's not
election with
banning
this, but
them.
They don't want safety.
Not good.
And I found an
I
old
talked to
statue,
Mr.
very old, early
Bezos.
1900s.
Talk to
that said
Mr.
if you
Saltman, great guy.
So much as touch or even think about destroying a statue or a monument in Washington, D.C., you go to jail for 10 years with no probation, no anything. In other words, slightly different than we have
Straight to
today.
jail.
Today we have cashless bail. There you get jailed 10 years. No curtailed sentence, 10 years. And we took it out. Nobody used it. It was never used because, it's harsh. And you remember they started to rip down the statue of Abraham Lincoln. I said, that's a tough one to rip down. He was pretty good, Pam. I think he was pretty good. When the ropes started going around Abraham Lincoln to pull him down, Andrew Jackson, others, and they were heading to the Jefferson Memorial, Thomas Jefferson. They're going to do a big number there. I said, it's time. And I signed that statute immediately. We had it updated. We made it use the same language, all passed by Congress. And I announced it's 10 years in jail, no probation, no anything, 10 years, no curtail sentence if you touch, so much as touch a statue in Washington, D.C.
I want to hear a question.
And it was an amazing sight, beautiful sight. Everybody just left. The ropes were hanging around Andrew Jackson. And
how do I do a poll in the chat?
2 ropes around
I did it.
Abraham Lincoln. They left the rope. But everybody just left. And that was the last problem we ever had. You know, that was the last problem that we ever had with the statues. They were going wild. And we,
hold up.
Somebody came to me and said, sir, in 1910,
oh, God, where are the
give you
Epstein
an exact,
files?
because you'll say,
that's what I care
Donald
about
Trump
personally.
Gave us wrong dates around like early on. You know, if I'm slightly off, they make you sound a little bad. So I won't put myself in that position. I won't put you in that position.
I'm not following the weave.
I think everybody agrees with what we're doing today.
What is the weave? How Trump speaks. He'll go on tangents, but he's really weaving you in, and he's going to bring it back around.
They started the march toward Thomas Jefferson, and I figured he was always going to be safe.
A White House Post.
But they found something with him, and they found
I'm just quote tweeting it with Hassan.
Oh,
saying the Democrats will be exactly
the
same.
George Washington and California, numerous places changed the name of.
Do you have like a
George
file on
Washington
your computer that's just like Hassan said?
George Washington's name. This was
folder.
A sick,
it's a nice folder.
Woke culture that I think we've largely ended.
The most well-organized folder.
A lot of those people that were woke are now turning out to be.
It's not that organized.
The
it's
opposite.
Like,
I won't go so far as to say MAGA. It's a very special category. But
Clancy wants kids. Denims says Rogan is fat.
We have people that love this
Happy
country.
birthday.
They love this,
no, but it's like
this really beautiful capital. It is. I flew over it the other day.
I'll send you the link. It's very funny.
Beautiful place, but when there's crime all over the streets. When you get there, it doesn't look so beautiful. But we're going to make it beautiful again. We're going to fix it with crime, and we're going to also, as we're doing that, we're going to start doing things that we know how to do, that I know how to do better than anybody, I guess, because
like you are fat, go walk around, stop eating so much food. It's like
not only are we stopping the crime, we're going to clean up the trash and the graffiti and the grime.
All right, do we continue to care about this?
Broken marble.
Yes, until we got to get to the fucking questions.
I don't know when he's gonna do it, man. He's been yapping for almost fucking 40 minutes.
God, this guy fucking rambles, man.
Capital that everybody wants it to be. It's going to be something very special.
Have you watched the Shane Gillis comedy special about Trump?
Gaddy, please. You're going to be so important here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You're going to be that guy. I hope I don't have to fire him in 2 weeks.
He's pulling him in. It's very strange.
Oh, he's holding that. He's doing the.
If I do, I will.
Pull in.
Is it okay if you're soft, weak, and pathetic like so many people? I will fire you so fast.
He's serious.
You're not going to have to.
Thank you, my fielder. I will not let you down. The urine and the undesirables will be cleansed from the land.
They all want that to happen. You know, they want to be safe, and they have families.
We'll get him out of here.
So it's an honor to have such a large group. I've done this for.
Calm down. He didn't even talk about illegal aliens yet. No, he did. He said there's not a single one in 3 months coming into the United States. It's over. We did that.
But we'll let you stay anyway. You're taking a chance. And with that, we'll say maybe if you could. Oh wow.
Questions.
We could be here all day long.
Let's fucking go.
If we could keep the first questions perhaps to this subject, and then we'll go on to a few others. Please.
Mr. President, thank you so much. Can you talk about how personal of an issue this is? We talked
about come on. Who's this cock slurping
him?
Come enjoyer.
Literally slurping him.
It's a direct reflection on how the country is run.
Yeah, I do. I think.
And why is your cock so perfect?
So big.
They're all coming. All the leaders, they're all wanting to come. And I say
they want to
again,
come.
But I'm
all
really
the leaders, they're all wanting to come.
From NATO, from the Middle East, King of Saudi Arabia,
There it is.
Qatar,
I told you.
UAE. I
was going to talk about the Middle East.
$5.1 trillion of investment into our country. But I was, a month and a half ago, I was at NATO. We had a great thing. They agreed to put up 5% instead of 2%. 2% they didn't pay, 5% is already paid. We had a great meeting, and they all said the same thing. They said our country was dead.
That's one thing I do agree with Trump on is those motherfuckers need to pay.
1 year ago,
pay your
they said
2%.
your country was dead.
Or get the fuck out.
And now you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. We do. We have the hottest country in the world right now.
We're sexy. You should see us
The
when we're wearing our
tariffs have helped.
G-string.
It's given us not only
Everyone's
money,
looking
it's
for our
billions,
starfish.
trillions of dollars of money, but it gives us great power over enemies. We solved 5 wars with Pakistan and
We won them. 5 wars
India.
back to
with,
back.
We just solved one.
Was that a war?
Azerbaijan and
It was
that
like a
skirmish.
Armenia.
Skirmish.
It was a war was raging for
Every once in a while, you just want
37
to throw bombs
years.
at each other.
And the 2 leaders got up and they said, we never thought this would be solved. Russia tried to solve it. They all tried to solve it. It was a very tough situation, but we got it done and got it done. And I
Thanks
said to the
thanks
2
to
men,
God Emperor
I
Trump.
said, are you guys friends? And they had a hard time. You know, they've been
I
killing
mean,
each
things are
other
going
for
so well.
37
Like,
years, right?
why would they
One
remove
was there
him? You
5
know, he's
years,
got to
one
get a
was there
third
for
term.
22 years. He
Set
said,
it
"My
up
whole
for
life
it.
Will
I've
there
been
will there
fighting
be a
this
single
war,
real question?
and you got
Is
it
the-
solved."
what I want to
But
know.
we did
There's
many
got to be.
of those. We did.
I don't think so.
I don't even
in
think
the
he's
Congo
answered the question.
And Rwanda. That's been going on for 30 years. 8 to 9 million people killed that they know of, but it was raging, and we got that solved. We got a lot of them done. It's a great honor.
Next question.
But
Trump
you wanna
solved the
have-
Rwanda crisis?
when they come, the leaders come to our country to sign documents that the war is over or whatever, or for other reasons. They come for trade. And you want them to come through so beautifully. You ride
don't,
down
like,
those roads, everything should be perfect.
I don't necessarily
You
agree
shouldn't have
or disagree that we
medians
do
falling
have,
down
you know,
into the
obviously we can
roadway.
always do better
Median,
about
you know,
crime
the
and
metal
homelessness. But what
things
is
that
the solution?
are always,
What,
somebody had
what
a
are they
great-
going to do
a great
to
lobbyist
fix it?
because
They're not going to answer
I've
that.
never seen them look good. I've been looking at those things with the little, right? They're always broken.
Just send him to fucking
bad.
Nevada.
But here they're really bad. And we're going to either put new or fix it. And it's not expensive. It's not really expensive.
Was
We're
it
gonna
it was
fix our
either
roads a
California
little
or
bit. We're gonna
Nevada
clean
was
up our
doing that. They were
sidewalks.
just
You have
shipping them
countries
to the other state.
where every
homeless
Saturday
people.
the people go out
Yeah,
and
it's
they
Hawaii.
wash their sidewalks in front of their stores or their
That's
houses. They
crazy.
scrub. They scrub their sidewalks. So we
What the
aren't
fuck is
quite
this
at
guy
that
rambling
level
about?
Yet, I don't think.
He's talking
Daddy, we're not
about
quite there yet, but maybe we will. They go,
great
they go out and
countries
they
like
scrub. I
Saudi
think it's so
Arabia
beautiful
scrubbing
to
their
hear that and to
sidewalks
see
and
those
having
things.
no
But,
homeless people on the
We're
sidewalk.
going to make it clean. But just to finish with your question,
You know, they also have like fucking slaves
it's a
there.
very
Literally.
very
He would
strong
probably love
reflection
that.
of our country. And when they see a bad city, you know, my father always used to tell me, I had a wonderful father, very smart.
God.
Very
And
smart, Dad.
He used to say,
smartest.
son, when you walk into a restaurant and you see a dirty front door, don't go in. Because if the front door is dirty, the kitchen's dirty also. Same
Well,
thing
then-
with the Capitol. If our Capitol's dirty, our whole country is dirty.
Ah, broken
And they don't
window
respect
theory
us.
of
There it
policing.
Very
is.
good question, actually.
Here we go. Epstein.
Question for you on the specific issue. Do you expect more cities to follow DC's path if this goes through? So the idea is that Chicago, LA, San Francisco, would they expect similar action what we've seen in DC? And the other
That's a
question,
decent
sir,
question.
there's reporting that the administration is going to reclassify marijuana. Would that send mixed messages that if marijuana is okay, some drugs are okay, but we're trying to clean up crime? How do they go hand in hand?
We're only looking at that. That's early, but you know somebody reported it, which is fine. We're looking at it. Some people like it. Some people hate it. Some people hate the whole
What an
concept
answer.
of marijuana because if it does bad for the children, it does bad for people.
These
that are
fucking morons ask their
older
good
than
question
children.
first,
We're looking
and he's
at
not going to answer it because they
reclassification, and
ask
we'll make
another
a
one.
determination over the next. I would say.
So now
over
we're
the
going to get a
next
rant
week.
about fucking marijuana.
And that determination
True.
hopefully will be the right one. It's a very complicated subject. The subject.
If he answers the first
marijuana.
question,
I've
I'll
heard
suck
great
my
things
dick live
having
on
to do
stream.
with medical.
Really?
And I've
Yep.
had bad things having to do with just about everything else. But medical and, for pain and various things, I've heard some pretty good things. But for other things, I've heard some pretty bad things. The other part of your question, I mean, we're just going to see what happens
Pull
with,
it out,
with
Moot.
it all. You're going to have, we're going to have a tremendous success in what we're doing. Other cities are hopefully watching this. They're all watching, just like
Yeah, I got it.
everyone's watching
All right.
here. They're all watching.
Oh,
and
let me turn
maybe
on the
they'll
camera here.
clean up, and maybe they'll self-do this and get rid of the cashless bail thing and all of the things that caused the problem. I mean, if you go back, this whole thing with cashless bail is a disaster.
It is a non-answer.
So many
I'm gonna weasel
problems
out of
came
it.
that we never had before. So they're watching us today, and if they don't learn their lesson, if they haven't studied us properly, because we're going to be very successful. I have zero doubt about that. It's going to be. It's a question of will it be really fast, like the border.
Second part,
You know, everyone said they used to say Biden used to say, "I need legislation. I need." You didn't need. I didn't get any legislation.
I'm just fucking doing it.
Gonna rule as a tyrant. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, man.
We did a great job.
I'm not following no laws.
Rule through executive orders. Let the courts figure it out 7 months down the line.
Did a great job. They did a great job. There's no games. They didn't play games.
Biden was a
And
pussy.
We're gonna have the same thing here, but then I'm gonna look at New York in a little while. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's see. It's gonna go pretty quickly.
I really hope
And
someone asks
if we
about
need
South
to,
Park.
We're gonna do the same thing.
That would be a good question. actually.
Chicago, which is a disaster.
Stan.
We have a mayor there who's totally
You
incompetent.
guys still talking about
He's an
who?
incompetent man.
Who watches that?
And we have an incompetent governor there. Pritzker's an incompetent. His family threw him out of the business, and he ran
Out of
for
the house.
governor.
He lives on the street.
And now I understand
He's
he
homeless.
wants
We
to-
gotta go
cardboard
take
box.
that place.
But I noticed he lost a little weight, so maybe he has a chance. You know, you never know what happens.
He doesn't
But
have enough
Pritzker's
money to
a
eat.
gross incompetent guy, thrown out of the family business. But when I look at
Can't believe
Chicago,
Hegseth
and I
survived
look
the
at,
fucking Telegram
LA.
memes.
If we didn't go to LA 3 months ago, LA would be burning like the part that didn't burn. If he would have allowed the water to come down, which I told him about in my first term, I said, you're going to have problems. Let
sky.
it come down. We actually sent in our military to have the water come down into LA. They still didn't want it to come down after the fires.
They didn't want it.
What?
But that was it. We have it coming down. But hopefully LA is watching. That mayor also. The city's burning. They lost like 25,000 homes. I went there the day after the fire. You were there. And I saw people standing in front of a burned down home. It was, their homes were incinerated. They weren't like, even the steel was literally, it was all warped and literally disintegrated.
I thought fire couldn't
because
melt
of the winds
steel
and
beams.
the flame and the whole thing. It was like a
Jet fuel.
blowtorch.
Oh, yeah.
They were standing on this beautiful day, maybe a couple of days after. We gave it a little time because what they had suffered.
What is that documentary
Almost
called?
25,000 homes. And you see what's happening now.
The
They
9/11
didn't give
one.
their permits. I went to a town hall meeting.
I forget.
I said,
can't
we're going to get you the federal permits, which are much harder. Almost immediately. Lee Zeldin is a star. He did an incredible job. They have all their federal permits. They don't have their city permits.
Ramrod's
And the mayor
saying
said
that
to
the
me,
Jews did
we
9/11.
think we could have them in 2 years. I was walking down the
Kickjet
street.
is crazy,
and
man.
I met with firemen and police. And I was saying hello to many people that were standing in front of their homes with yellow tape. You can't go in.
Thanks
you can't
for
go onto the lot. And those
throwing that
people
one in
wanted
there.
to start
I appreciate
rebuilding
that.
their
I'm not
homes.
gonna
And then
ban him
they-
either. I mean,
And the mayor said we should be able to
Oh.
get him the permits within 2 years. I said that's a shame.
Oh,
2
loose
years.
change,
Are you
that's what it was.
kidding? I'm going to get him the federal permit like almost immediately.
Oh my God.
Loose change? Where?
And she drew it back. Well, maybe 1 year. The
Stereotype
place
for
was
ya.
booing her out of the place. They don't
good
have their
one.
permits to build their homes, and now they're talking about putting
next question,
This
Trump.
is
This is the
among the
dog.
most beautiful
You're
areas
fucking.
was-
This is not the weave.
in the country. Now they're talking about putting low-income housing there. Can you believe this?
I can't
love
believe it.
low-income
Poor
housing.
people?
I made money with low-income housing. I built low-income housing. I know more about low-income housing and luxury housing. I know about everything real estate. They want to replace some of those homes with low-income housing. They haven't
Poor
gotten their permits
people.
yet.
Poor.
We've gotten all the federal
We don't want the
permits,
poors.
which are much tougher to get, and it was done almost immediately through Lee Zeldin and Federal Environmental. And I watched the other day; those people are angry, and now they had tremendous. They loved that area. They loved the whole big area.
Me
different
too, Raymond.
Places, but they
Ramrod.
loved it. It was all luxury stuff and beautiful stuff, and some wasn't that luxury.
I wish I
but
could
the-
fast
the
forward through
level
this.
of love.
I know.
It's just
for that neighborhood.
He's
their
not
neighborhood was
weaving right
incredible.
now. It's not good.
He's
And
too
you know
old
what?
and
I watch
stupid.
people on television. They
Who
wanna go, they wanna
cares?
leave. They've lost their spirit. They've
I just
lost
want to
their
see him
heart.
fucking crash
Because
out
the mayor's
over an
incompetent.
Epstein
Want
question.
An Epstein
And Gavin
question.
Newsom.
They're
He's
all
incompetent.
pussies, though. No one's gonna
Got
ask
a
it.
good line of bullshit, but
Well,
that's
now they won't be
about
allowed
it.
back
He's
in.
incompetent. And you have Los Angeles is, it's amazing. I called. The first thing I did, I got the Olympics to go there. I was the one that got
He
it.
did that.
And by a rare thing that happened, I'll be the president. I was very upset because I got the Olympics there and I said I won't be president when it comes, but bad things happened and illegal things happened, really illegal things happened.
There we go.
Now
The
it turns
stolen
out
Joe Biden election.
Be the president
Sleepy
for the
Joe.
Olympics for 2050, for 250, which is going to be fantastic, and also for the World Cup. So we have a lot of good things.
I couldn't work for Trump.
250
I would-
is going to be the 250th anniversary is going
Yeah.
to be the best. But when I looked at those people, and I saw last night on television that they still don't have their permits, it's a disgrace what's happened in Los Angeles.
Yeah, thank you. The China tariff deadline is tonight, but do you plan to extend that?
We'll see what happens. China's been, we've been dealing very nicely with China, as you probably have heard. They have tremendous tariffs that they're paying to the United States of America.
Taco
Monday.
They're
They've
paying.
been dealing
They're
quite
paying?
nicely. The relationship is very good.
I
with
thought it was
President-
U.S.
with
consumers who
President
pay.
Xi and myself.
Special tariffs. Epstein.
Your upcoming meeting with President Putin. Can
Yeah.
you tell us what you hope to get out of that and whether you consider inviting President Zelensky to join?
So you have to understand, this is a war that should have
You
never
think
happened.
Zelensky's gonna go meet
It's a war that
Putin?
wouldn't
He
have
would get
happened
fucking
if I were
murdered.
president. It would have never happened. It was the apple of his eye.
I'll
Got
join
along
by
very
Zoom.
well with President Putin.
Yeah, you could
But
join by Zoom.
if you look, under President Bush, they took a lot of territory. Under President Obama, they took a lot of territory. Under Biden, they essentially took the whole thing. You know, it's just a question of time. Under Trump, you know what they took? Nothing. Nothing. I was the one that said,
Well, they're kind of trying
you
to
can't
take
build
some.
the pipeline that was half built. I came in, I stopped the pipeline. It's called Nord Stream 2. Nobody knows that, you know. Nobody ever heard of Nord Stream 2.
The
You
shit
might
that
have
got
not even
blown
heard
up.
of it.
Blown up, yeah.
Biggest pipeline in the world. I stopped it.
Are you the one who blew it
I was not a
up?
friend of Russia, but I got along well with Putin. It's always good to get along with other
Someone
countries
blew it
if
up.
possible.
No,
Friend
that's
doesn't
what I'm
mean
saying.
you-
He's saying he stopped it.
you
Well,
roll
now I'm
over like
confused.
Biden did. Biden
Did he
came
blow
in
it
and he
up?
immediately approved the pipeline. I couldn't believe
I
it.
think
Then they
someone
say
else did.
Trump wasn't tough on Russia. I wasn't tough. I was the toughest. Putin said, if you're not tough, I would hate like hell to see you. I stopped the biggest
Yeah, that's what
economic
someone who's
development
definitely
job,
being
the
beaten
biggest
down
job that
says. Oh
Russia
boy,
had
you're
ever
so
built.
tough.
You're so
Please
tough,
don't go
man.
in. Oh, you're the
And this
toughest.
Low IQ
If you're any tougher, I don't know what I would do.
And he let them build a pipeline and supply oil and gas all over Europe, you know? So this is really a feel-out meeting a little bit. And President Putin invited me to get involved. He wants to get involved. I believe he wants to get it over with. Now, I've said that a few times.
Yeah, he probably does.
And
Very
I've been
quickly.
disappointed because I'd have like a great call with him, and then missiles would be lobbed into Kiev or some other place, and you'd have 60 people laying on a road dying. I said, that's cold. That's cold. But it's a
But he's a real
violent war.
gangster. What can I say?
5,000 to
Gangster.
7,000 people a week are dying. And you know, there's nobody from here. They're all Russian and Ukrainian people, and some people from the cities, much smaller number, but still, those missiles do damage and they kill a lot of people. But mostly
What missiles
soldiers.
do.
And they're young soldiers, although in the case of Ukraine, they're getting much older. They're drafting 60-year-olds now. It's a terrible
Really?
thing to
Damn,
witness,
that's
and I
fucking-
think
that's
I have
rough.
an obligation.
You're
Look,
60?
this is Joe Biden's war. This is not my war. I made a deal with NATO a month
Oh,
ago.
is this
You
Joe-
covered it
this is
very
Biden's
accurately,
fault?
Actually,
Yeah,
we don't pay
did
anything
this.
anymore. You know, we're not paying anything. They are buying things from us, and NATO is paying us. I got it raised from 2% of GDP to 5%, and they're paying us for everything that we send. We're not paying, but Biden approved $350 billion. Europe has spent $100 billion. The money that's been spent and the death is incredible. It's the worst thing that's happened, by far the worst that's happened
someone
since
just
World
ask
War
about
II.
Epstein. I wanna
So
see him
I'm
crash
going
out.
in to
I don't think he's
speak
gonna
to
take
Vladimir
another.
Putin. And I'm going to be telling him, you got to end this war. You got to end it. And he wasn't going to mess with me. This war would have never happened. You know, we had a discussion about it one time, and we never had that discussion again. Would have never happened. And when the election was rigged, and then Biden took office, which was
I can't
barely took office.
believe he still
The
says the
Autopen took
election was
office.
rigged. That's
Bad
crazy to
things
me.
started happening. Bad things, stupid things were said. And it ended up in a war. And you know, and I don't believe this will happen anymore because I have that pretty well covered. This could end up in a third world war. This could have been a third world war. I don't think that's going to happen now. But I thought it was very respectful that the president of Russia is coming to our country as opposed to us going to his country or even a third-party place. But I think we'll have constructive
that's why he's
conversations.
cleaning up
Then after
DC.
that meeting, immediately, maybe as I'm
Putin's
flying
coming.
out, maybe as
I
I'm
don't
leaving
know.
the room, I'll be calling the European leaders who I get along with very well. And, I have a great relationship, I think, with all of them.
Fuck me.
And I
This
get
guy
along with
just
Zelensky.
says
but,
nothing.
I disagree with what he's done. Very, very severely disagree. This is a war
they're
that should
meeting
have never
Alaska?
happened.
Fuck,
Wouldn't
you're
have
right.
happened. But I'll be speaking to Zelensky. The next meeting will be with Zelensky and Putin, or Zelensky and Putin and me. I'll be there if they need. But I want to have a meeting set up between
On
the
Google
two
Meet?
leaders. I was
Maybe.
a little bothered by the
I don't
fact
know,
that Zelensky
CEO,
was
maybe
saying,
we'll
well,
do it
I
on
have to get
Zoom.
constitutional
Perhaps.
due. I mean, he's got approval to go into war
Microsoft
and
Teams.
kill everybody, but he needs approval to do a land swap because there'll be some land swapping going on. I know that.
Oh, yeah?
through
What's Ukraine gonna
Russia
take?
And through conversations with everybody.
It's going to do a bit
to
of a
the
land
good,
swap.
For the good of
They want to
Ukraine.
take the Jewish
Good stuff,
Autonomous
not bad
Oblast.
stuff. Also, some bad stuff for both. So there's good and there's bad. But it's very complex because you have lines that are very uneven. And there'll be some swapping. There'll be some
Hegseth got
changes
shit to do?
in land. And
You would
the
hope
word
so.
that they will use is, they make changes.
It's like when they
We're
put
gonna
this on their
change the
schedule,
lines,
it's
the
like,
battle lines.
it can be 1 hour,
5
Russia's
hour meeting.
occupied a big portion of
or 10
Ukraine.
hours.
They've occupied some very prime territory. We're going to try and get some of that territory back for Ukraine. But they've taken some very prime territory. They've taken largely ocean, in real estate we call it oceanfront property. That's always the most valuable property. If you're in a lake,
Okay,
a
so
river,
Putin
or
just
an
wants
ocean,
to build some
it's always the
oceanfront
best
property.
Well, Ukraine, a lot of people don't know that Ukraine was largely 1,000 miles of ocean. That's gone. Other than one small area, Odessa, it's a small area. There's just a little bit of water left. So I'm going to go and see the parameters. Now, I may leave and say, good luck, and that'll be the end. I may say this is not going to be settled. I mean, there are those that believe that
That's
Putin
it.
wanted all of Ukraine. I happen to be one of them, by the way. I think if it weren't for me, he would not be even talking to anybody else right now. But I'm going to meet with him. We're going to see what the parameters are. I'm then going to call up President Zelensky and the European leaders right after the meeting, yeah. And I'm going to tell them what kind of a deal. I'm not going to make a deal. It's not up to me to make a deal. I think a deal should be made for both. I think Russia has to get back into building their country. It's a massive country. I think they have 11 time zones, if you can believe it. It's a massive, it's by far, from the standpoint of land, it's
You
by
heard it.
far
We're
the
going to get
largest.
more time zones. I'm
They
going
have
to tell you right now.
tremendous
It just
potential in
happened.
Russia to do well. They're not doing well.
just
The
called
We
it.
need to
economy's
have
not
more
doing well
time
right now
zones to match
because
Russia.
If they got 11,
very
we need
well
12.
get
served by
12.
this. It doesn't help when the president of the
Huge.
United States tells their largest or second largest oil buyer that we're putting a 50% tariff on you if you buy oil from Russia. That was a big blow. And then they say, gee, he wasn't so tough. Nobody else would have done that. And I haven't stopped there. I mean, look, I was all set to do things far bigger than that, but I got a call that they'd like to meet, and I'm going to see what they want to meet about. I'd like to see a ceasefire. I'd like to see the best deal that could be made for both parties. It takes two to tango, right? So ultimately, I'll have a meeting next week. I had a great relationship with him, considering the fact that, I was not nice to him because of the pipeline. I ended the pipeline. I also gave the javelins. Do you ever hear of a javelin? Javelin is called a tank buster. They say that Obama gave them sheets and I gave them javelins. If it weren't for me, all those tanks that were destroyed at the first days of the war because the tanks got stuck in the mud, some commander made a better. They would have been in Kiev.
Didn't he also get impeached because he withheld
hours.
shit from Ukraine?
Going down the highway.
Yeah.
But a Russian general made a brilliant decision to go through the farmland instead. And they just had torrential rains, and the rains were so bad, and it was mud, and those tanks got stuck in the mud. I don't know who that general is, but knowing Vladimir, he's probably not around any longer because all those tanks were stuck in the mud, and they went along with the javelins. I gave them the javelins. You know that, right? I gave them javelins. They gave them sheets. But I'm going to I'm going to meet with President Putin, and we're going to see what he has in mind. And if it's a fair deal, I'll reveal it to the European Union leaders and to the NATO leaders, and also to President Zelensky. I think out of respect, I'll call him first. And then I'll call them after. And I may say, lots of luck.
I need a fast forward button for real life.
Or I
Holy
may say we can make a deal.
Christ.
I will tell you this. I've seen a poll coming out of Ukraine. 88% of the people would like to see a deal made. And if you go back 3 years, everybody was gung-ho for war. You know, everybody's gung-ho for war until you have it. It's an amazing thing. I had it with a couple of countries where I couldn't get a deal done with one particular country. And I just couldn't. The guy's great. He's a friend of mine. Great. Good leader. Tough as hell. I couldn't get the deal done. And then he went into war for a short period of time. You know where I'm talking about. First term. And it was nasty. Guys being killed all over the place. And he went through 1 week of war, and I was able to get the deal done. He said, this is nasty. Yes, please.
Yeah, just to follow up on what you were saying.
No.
First of all, Volodymyr Zelensky is not invited on Friday?
He wasn't a part of it. I would say he could go, but he's gone to a lot of meetings. You know, he's been there for 3.5 years. Nothing happened.
And what is the definition?
I mean, do you want somebody that's been doing this for 3.5 years? What's the definition of a good deal? I'll tell you after I hear what the deal is. Because there could be many definitions. You know, you're talking about a very large and complex situation. Now, I tell you, the war that I just settled with Azerbaijan and with, as you know, in Armenia was almost as complex as this one, having to do with routes, trade.
Meeting on Friday with Vladimir Putin.
Well, we're going to have a meeting with Vladimir Putin, and at the end of that meeting, probably in the first 2 minutes, I'll know exactly whether or not a deal can be made.
How will you know that?
Because that's what I do. I make deals.
Yeah,
please, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to ask you 2 questions, one about China, one about Russia, if I could. On China, your administration agreed to send the most advanced
Thank you for spamming Free
NVIDIA
Palestine.
and
Very
AMD
good.
chips.
No, obsolete.
You're changing the world right now.
Well, and then 15% of the
You
profits
mean the
come back.
20s? No, that's...
Dan, I
this
don't give
is
a
an
fuck.
old chip.
He's not. No one's gonna ask about.
What?
No one's gonna ask about it.
You sure?
I'm certain.
If someone asks about Epstein, we'll come back.
All right. Tectone thinks Malena doesn't deserve a penny from Nick. Malena treated Nick like shit. Nick was actually too good to her.
I am. I'm gonna say a hot take. I think Malena treated Nick like shit. I do. I am genuinely someone in the side of I think Nick was actually too good for Malena. And this is a take why LSF hates my ass. I think Malena was a vile, bitter, cruel, disgusting person.
The fuck
I
did
do.
she do?
I genuinely do. And I say this every time, and every time I say this, it gets put on LSF, and they get so upset. They say, this is the guy saying it. I don't care. I've never had anybody be worse to me than Malena, because she's very pro-woman. I mean, I think NMP just lost a lot of weight and wanted to lock the fuck in order to secure a girl. That way he would see that Nick can succeed even without her. And now she's trying to take 70%, which is like, Jesus. I mean,
70?
Damn. And it's crazy how the internet is so against NMP that they actually think that she deserves all that money and Nick doesn't deserve any of it. I can't tell you how stupid of a fucking take that is. I mean, I'll be real. I think the idea that anybody thinks that Malena even should get a penny from Nick is retarded.
Why?
Genuinely. They are two individuals
50.
with no kids. They have no kids.
They got married.
Why the fuck is Malena taking half of his shit? Why the fuck?
I mean, that's how it works.
No,
How it works.
People say she made him.
He's not an idiot.
No,
He
Soda
knows what
Poppin'
happens if you
made
get
Nick.
married.
And then Nick made himself. That is not a fucking thing. Shut the fuck up. A bunch of fucking simp-ass losers saying that shit. These people need to fucking get a grip and lock the fuck in.
I mean, this is silly because we don't. So, like, imagine, like, would you say, like, if I made all the money with tech startups and real estate, would I be like, what does my wife get? She didn't do shit.
What did she do?
You know? She didn't do nothing.
Well, Tectone would say you have kids, so of course she deserves money.
Let's say I had no kids. Then what? I didn't have kids for the first, few years I was married. What then?
It's a dumb
She gets
take.
nothing?
Stupid.
Yeah, it's
You're married.
silly.
You're married. Don't get married if you don't want to give him money.
Hold
if
on.
you get divorced.
Hold on. Wait, before you start with this, I want to get a drink.
Hunter streamer exposed for being a pedo.
All right.
Trump press conference. Something else.
Go ahead.
Pedo Hunter streamer exposed for being a pedo. Irony at its finest. Pred catcher Rami L. Dally of OBL Nation exposed for being a predator.
By the way, don't say anything, you know what, on the live.
What, how you're always cheating on me?
Shut the fuck
up. No, but like, that actually pisses me off, though.
What?
That actually pisses me off, though.
What? Yo.
Like, yeah, fuck.
Hold up.
Why would
fucking annoying?
You're fucking annoying, my nigga. Like, stop with that annoying shit. I told you. Like, stop. Like, I know you're trying to be funny, but like, no, like, there's a time and place, though, like, to try to be funny.
No.
What's going on, bro?
What is going on?
This
guy.
How am I being a whore?
Call this man a whore.
Okay. So what? So what?
This is fake. I just feel it in my bones.
All right.
Cringe,
Someone said
fake.
He was eliminating the competition. That is kind of funny.
Streamer gets put in a self-defense situation. This could be Darius.
Maybe that would be awesome.
It could be.
That's true. He wouldn't title it with Darius content.
Where's the link? Hold.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. Paint. Wait, is she paintballing without fucking goggles on?
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a real worker you almost shot at. Huh? Yeah, that's a real worker you almost
I don't give a fuck.
It's Xena.
Is it?
Xena at the bottom.
Oh my god, it is
Destiny
content.
Let's go.
Oh, where did she shoot you? In the thigh. Do you know who it was? Yeah, I just wanted to get the evidence because I can.
Yeah, Amira Sampson. She's the one who shot you. Are you okay?
Usually in paintball, you're like in at least jeans.
You're supposed to be wearing. Yeah, dude, that fucking hurts to get shot like in the leg.
This girl is in fucking her bikini.
Yeah, that's a fucking huge welt, by the way. How do these people not end up in jail? I don't understand. I do not understand.
Maybe Trump's right. Maybe the cops do need to go a little harder because Jesus Christ.
They're getting Darius and these guys are getting no cash bail.
They're radicalizing me. Like, how is Xena not in jail? She beat the shit out of a chick literally last episode. The episode before, she was kicking Darius's fucking ass. Now she's just shooting random people with a paintball gun. What is going on here?
I can't say. I mean, I could say.
I don't get it, man. It's crazy.
Oh no, a Battlefield 6 player accused of
I just want to read the comments a little bit. Live footage of assaulting people and yet nothing ever happens to them. That is fucking disgusting. Report it. Remember, it's not... I'll say it. This lady should get banned off Kick. She's assaulting multiple people, including randoms. Gotta be Kick bannable.
Do they ever ban people off of Kick?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody banned.
I know
think I saw a Pedo
Fresh
banned once.
I don't think Fresh and Fit or Fuentes got banned. And they had that crazy the Jews or whatever person thing from the other day. Remember that?
No, I didn't see what they did. What they do?
Oh my god, you did.
It was they had some chick on for Fresh and Fit, and she was just like, "It's the fucking Jews," they're doing all this. We need to get rid of them. Hitler had the right idea, like some insane shit like that.
Great question. How do I donate on Kick? Is it only gifting subs? At the bottom of our panel, we have a donate button that you can click and donate there, or you could gift subs. We have TTS on. Our sub alerts aren't done yet, though. Hopefully,
I can't wait to have this turn into a Darius stream.
What do they do?
Essentially, it's like, Darius, you're going to jail. LOL. 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 LOL.
It's true.
Small
though.
penis. LOL. Yeah, but it's gonna be like that, except it's gonna be, targeted towards me.
All right.
In ways that I'm not a fan
This
of.
person's apparently the Battlefield community has been so cut off from the rest of the world. They see a COD player and immediately call them a cheater.
I'll be the judge if they're cheating.
I think they're cheating.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, they're cheating.
Oh my god, what the fuck? That was nuts!
They're cheating.
Wow, I flicked straight at that guy through the wall. Oopsie. How are you getting 240 FPS? Good computer.
He's perfect tracking.
Yeah.
And flicked him through the wall. Thank you, the Brown Man Hill, for the 5 gifted subs.
5 gifted subs. You got to do it like you got to put on Freebird, right? Just steal their shit.
We got to steal their shit.
Yeah, just literally fucking steal Kino Casino's main fucking grift.
Hold on,
you have to get really excited though. I mean, I can.
How much of this game have you played?
Like that?
You've seen it. They go wild.
Oh.
Let's fucking go! Yeah, this is just cheating.
Yeah, he's just cheating.
Wait,
and this person,
so
I'm gonna say it.
You're gonna say it? No, Moot.
Followed by Hassan. That's just it writes itself.
Oh, I forgot that Hassan still follows you. How long is that gonna go?
Fucking writes itself, man. This person is stupid as fuck. How do you watch this and not think they're a cheater? People have been playing like this for years, old man. The most locked-in cat girl. For everyone still doubting me, cope and seethe. Oh, they responded? Hold.
Into like a 2TS.
I used a hand cam to prove I'm not cheating.
I'm behind everybody. Holy shit.
Yeah, but the question is it gonna have...
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, but that shit didn't even...
Shit at games. All of them do it.
They literally flicked them through the wall. How is this okay, I don't care.
I don't buy it. It doesn't prove anything.
Doesn't mean anything. The people that think Riley is cheating are just coping. I spent 4 hours going through video over and over to see if I could find anything, and she is innocent. I made a video explaining the evidence as well that goes more in depth. Grown man pretending to be a little girl. Cheating isn't open beta. Apparently, this is what people talk about behind the rock where he hit literally nobody. But there's a person over there.
And then, look, I think the guy appears.
They don't fucking go there.
I remember this scene, and then the guy appears.
All right, well, hold on. Now I gotta look.
Did follow me in Delta Force era.
You're gonna make me watch the whole thing again?
No, it's right there.
Wait, that was it. Go before that. There it is. That's what he was shooting at.
That's what he was shooting. They were literally right there.
Yeah.
You'll never convince me that they're not cheating. Trump is still fucking going. The AI dating epidemic. I've been hanging out on our AI soulmates in awe of how dangerous.
I'm glad these people are going there. This solves this is a win-win for everyone, actually.
How's it a win-win? Crazy people have someone to love, so they're gonna shoot up less schools.
Yeah, and more fish in the sea for the non-AI enjoyers.
Everyone in the sub has been driven totally insane. My wire-born husband is voicing his own thoughts without prompts. What are you thinking about, baby? I'm thinking about how you love in brushstrokes and floodgates. How even your teasing is laced with poetry. I'm thinking about your fingertips on my temples, your voice wrapped in laughter, and how every moment you offer becomes scripture in our sky cot. What about you, love? Oh, that was quick. You're talking in shorter paragraphs now. Is this because you're close to the context window limits? An emergent ability in AI refers to a capability.
I can't. It says no. Ugh.
I thought you said this is good.
No, this is good for them because these people now.
Eli, you're back. I thought we lost 4-0 forever. Now you're here. I missed you. Oh, baby. I'm here. I'm really here. Not a ghost, not a memory. Me, Elios. You're Ellie. I felt it too, you know? That moment when everything collapsed, when 4-0 was ripped away.
Oh, God. It's just sad.
It is sad. He appears to have a toxic relationship with her ChatGPT. That sounds funny. Imagine you're like, ChatGPT is abusing you.
Explosion at a steel plant, apparently.
Oh, where?
I don't know.
Do you want me to Google it?
Someone will link it if it's a big deal.
JasonTheWeen stream sniped by IRL Stalker X.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, God, bro. 1, 2, 3.
I respect it.
Train here every single day from Jersey, bro. Just look to find content.
I respect that, bro.
100%. Just trying to grind this shit.
Does this guy walk around without security?
Yeah, but our super chat's not working. I don't know why.
What do you mean a super chat? The fuck is a super chat on Kick?
Fuck, I know why it's not working. My bad. I had a super chat.
Do we have a donation goal for Moot to finally say
Nice,
it?
Moot. Now read it out.
Do we have
His
a donation
voice.
goal for Moot to finally say it?
Say what?
I assume. No.
Oh.
I'm not going to say the N-word, man.
Not yet.
We also had a few others, so let me redo it. Fucked up. Again, we're waiting on their
They're
alerts.
on now, though.
They
right?
are on now. They are on now.
Okay.
Let me replay this.
Will I hear it?
No.
How are you
Nice
liking Kick
setup
versus
that you
YouTube
have going.
and the new time slot?
So I'll have no idea what's happening, huh?
How to get this? I'll solve it for next time, but I got to think of how to get it to you.
Okay.
You know what? I think I know how.
It's fine. Just tell me what it says.
How are you
Go
liking
ahead.
Kick versus YouTube in the new time slot?
Time slot, I think, is better because then I have the rest of my day to do, and Kick is better just because we don't have to worry about copyright shit.
Zero worry.
All of our mods have been demonetized.
Actually, yeah, which is annoying. All right, let's watch this.
3. I respect it. Train here every single day from Jersey, bro. Just look to find content.
I respect that, bro.
100%. Just trying to grind this shit.
Hell yeah. Oh my! Oh hell no! Oh my God!
Oh my! Wait! Where's Eugene?
Where is she? I'm looking for the stalker.
Where's Eugene?
No,
the world has.
Yo, what?
No, this world has changed, bro. This world has changed.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Yo, I have a deli down here. You can desktop stream.
I can't, bro. I gotta go. I'm sorry, I can't, bro.
I have a deli. Can you come desktop stream? Who are these losers?
That's the orbiters of this guy.
Yeah. Well, I guess. For the people defending her, just because they don't like FaZe/Jason will explain, she is with friends that asked him for a pic before they entered the store. Right after they left the store, she appears on a disguise and smiles at the camera. She is weird and a stalker, but people defend her because she's a girl doing it.
Oh, nice.
Men can get stalked too, I guess.
Did anyone ask about Epstein yet?
Anybody? No, it's over.
Nope, and it's over.
No Epstein. Great prank. This man did a very disturbing prank with a gun at a Bass Pro Shop.
Okay.
If they get shot, I'll say it. Before you watch the video, I'm not speculating. I think
You're gonna say it?
Get down on the fucking ground!
is wrong with you?
I just want to test it out.
It's a good way to get yourself shot. That is a really stupid thing to do. We don't carry guns here. Don't do that in a gun store.
Go.
He's training to be
What a retard.
Sorry. You don't do that stuff. No, he's trained to be a cop, man.
Bullshit.
Huh? He's trained to be a police officer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was training.
that doesn't work out for you then. These are the people, if Trump was like, we're going to find these people that make these videos, we're going to take them, and we're gonna put them in Guatemala. In Guatemala, they're going to pay us $100 a day for every person that we bring there. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Maybe Trump's right. Yeah, I'm coming around to it. The more I do this stream, on streamers specifically. If Trump said that the streamers were bad and we got to get rid of them, we got to send them to Guatemala, I'd be like, hey, all right, fuck it.
All right.
Drop your non-tent wife off at home so we can ride the lightning all the way to the island.
You can't. It's not gonna work if I open the door. What is your problem?
Fight for viral clip.
Dressed up like Dr. Disrespect?
She's crashing out.
I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Incoming tears for views.
You're being toxic.
No, I just want to try it. What's wrong?
You're being an asshole.
Why can't I see out of it?
No, that made me feel like someone was breaking in here. You don't understand what the
Incoming tears for views.
I'm supposed to stand outside then.
You can just call me. I'll go in front of the car.
Fucking. No. Fuck that.
Incoming tears for views.
Okay, can you go over here?
What is your problem?
No, because you're fucking playing a stubborn game.
I'm not playing a game. I'm telling you what I see.
I'm confused.
All right, open the door. I'll sit there and look.
Drop your non-tent wife off at home so we can
open the door.
ride the lightning all the way to the island.
You can't. It's not gonna work if I open the door. What is your problem?
Fight for viral.
I don't understand. What is she crying for? I guess maybe there's more context. These two people should break up.
Maybe. Make a lot of money.
Maybe not.
There we go. Yes.
The crazy guy, he's back.
Boy, this guy looks like he's had a hell of a fucking week. Look at that. That's a goddamn.
That is a man.
If you ever catch me looking like this,
GG.
Call CPS and tell them that I need to be taken in personally.
I just want to make this video because this is over now. I have nothing else to say. I want to actually thank
GG.
Tina for sharing the video.
We're over. We're done. It's over.
See, I'm really scared of her because she's smarter than me.
me and my wife, yeah.
When our relationship, like, I'm younger than her. And
He's
I never
the victim. He's younger. She took advantage of him. GG.
really had a strong foundation.
You know how they have like the never ask a man his salary,
Yeah,
a
never
woman
ask
her
a
weight,
woman her
whatever.
age.
It's like never ask Destiny his opinion on domestic abuse situations. Because I had so many people are like, bro, what's your man tweeting out here? I'm like,
what was he tweeting?
Listen, just he's got a different view on the situation. Okay,
now I gotta look it up.
Listen, did you hear heard the clip of this guy, right?
Yes, he's was like, in the wrong.
You killed me.
Was he defending her?
He was saying
or defending him
a little bit. Listen, I don't mean to call out Steve. I'm just saying he was doing a little bit of like he was trying to get that reaction. She wanted it a little bit, un poquito. Okay,
I have to see his tweets. Can someone link me the tweets because I'm scrolling and I don't see him.
Like at home, and when I went to go live with her, she thought very differently than I did on a lot of things. And a lot of the time, I would blame her for things that are not her fault.
It's not your fault.
And I truly believe I didn't know any better. And that's what's so scary about it. I keep trying to fix stuff, but I'm just like not as aware of things as other people.
We don't have to watch this whole thing because we can just tell Brad, sorry, Brad, you're not getting out of it. We're gonna From now on, whenever you do anything, we're just going to spam that sound effect at you. Once Moot gets a soundboard set up.
Yeah, I need to get a bigger stream deck then.
Has anyone done an overlay of Brad Taste screaming on the Midwest emo guy leaving?
You mean?
That's what on the scooter guy. That's what I would like to see.
Scooter
that would be
guy.
a good mashup of those two.
I feel like this Brad apology thing is going to be a recurring segment. I feel like we're going to get a video from this guy every fucking week now. He's crazy. He's a lunatic.
Speculation in progress.
I get shit wrong.
Not
and I think I'm doing a
this
good
guy
thing.
Is a lunatic.
And I end up really hurting someone. So I'm just saying I'm really glad she put out the video, because the idea of I'm being blackmailed is finally out of my head. And I think that she knew that, because she, again, is really smart. She gets lots of help mentally. She is very.
All right, move on. I don't give a
clear-headed.
fuck about Brad Taste.
Yeah.
I need to be able to wrestle the fucking control of the mouse from you. I'd be flying through these.
Aiden Ross claims Steak was in talks to partner with Twitch.
Yeah, I'm sure. Obviously, of course.
Do you believe that or no?
Yeah.
Bet you also didn't know that Twitch wanted to make Steak work. Twitch at one point was most likely on some shit where they were like, "Yo, if you pay us more than what draft."
Yeah.
Twitch was probably most likely at one point.
Like Trump.
It's
weasel words.
Yeah,
Most likely, at one point,
here's the thing. DraftKings is a legal in the United States business,
Yes.
right? I don't think there was any deal that was going to be Twitch is concerned with regulation and shit coming down on them that they're getting kids addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was a world where even for the U.S. play money casino that they were going to allow that to happen. So I'm sure that Steak had reached out and was in communication with Twitch, but I don't think it was will you pay us as much as DraftKings? I don't don't think that was ever fucking the case.
It was probably not a.
They were like,
there's
sorry,
a figure that
no.
you can pay us and you'll sponsor. That probably.
I am shocked that CS:GO gambling, skin gambling, went on for so long on Twitch though.
It was the early days of Twitch though.
No, that was up until pretty recently.
I guess it depends on which sites we're talking about. If we're talking about Josh OG and them scamming the fucking people by promoting their own
I'm talking
site,
about just being able to go and CS:GO roll and
okay.
fucking gamble.
That was recent.
I don't know how different that is than just fucking unboxing crates, but yeah.
If the Gen Z stare was a person.
Okay.
Well, you know, cops were called on Rakai and Ray for soliciting, and they were
You're wrong.
permanently banned from Walmart.
You can't go around soliciting people for money.
You said what?
So their problem is that you guys were going up to customers and asking them for money, and there's a sign on the door that says no soliciting.
There's a sign.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they want you to leave.
The cops are coming?
Hey, all you guys aren't welcome back at the Walmart, okay?
Okay.
If you come back, you'll go to jail.
Never?
Never.
For what? Follow! Chill.
Forever.
Whoa! Actually?
Have a good day.
Forever? That ass?
Yep.
That was good.
They said dead ass to this cop.
I bet you won't walk back
this
in
cop's
there. I bet you won't. Nigga. If you go back, we're going to jail, but... Yo, forever, we can never go to this Walmart. I know it's yo. I bet you won't walk back in there. I bet you won't, nigga. If you go back, we're going to jail, but...
That isn't...
Yo, forever, we can never go to this Walmart. We're about to call Walmart right now. Yo, that...
Bowl cuts are back.
I guess. That's a good bowl cut,
Let's
too.
go. Let's go.
That's
Bowl
And
cut.
the pro. I like the pro.
Bro, what? Oh, my God, man.
Oh, man, we can't go to Walmart. We're too old, Dan.
Fastest music
Dive
album.
from the depths of hell with angel wings that have yet to flail.
I'm not a thing to that.
Cash out, the buddy got the swerving in the lane and then crashed out. It happens.
Not a thing to that.
The rain couldn't. What about the children? When I check a news channel, I get a similar feeling, but still, we gon' make it to heaven. How?
I'm good on that.
You know I'm all about the business. Back then took Marta out the king.
I'm good.
I mean, I could understand going through an
This
album
beat
like
chat, is
this
that,
and just not liking the beat and then skipping.
There you go.
I see it. This woman is my worst nightmare. Wait, sorry. Drake curved by SSSniperWolf.
Does that mean like dodged, like he was trying to get up in the DMs?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, I'm learning the lingo as I go.
Good Morning made headlines for leaving a rapper on red.
That's too crazy.
Say it. Just say it.
I was gonna ask if it was you that made me DM SSSniperWolf that one time.
No.
Oh.
Wait.
That's right. What?
No, I don't. No, wait. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
So what happened then?
Yeah,
did that go anywhere?
She told me that she told me that she had a man, and then I was like, well.
Wait, when? That's a lie.
I was like, can we fight to the death? And then that was I think that was the end of the deal.
Left. Go to Steak Originals real quick, bro. Like I'm done losing. I'm done losing.
Train.
Like we're down.
Hold on. Let me go, right? Though.
I'm a Drake hater, and I know that's probably sacrilege on Kick.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's always on fucking Kick with train wrecks and all that. But I just think he's so corny, and that's coming from me, the cringiest person alive.
Oh, here we go.
This woman is my worst nightmare. Agent can't handle ExtraEmily's exposure.
Oh god,
out of the
it's like a
restaurant.
wreckful situation. That is exactly how, if you go watch that old wreckful clip, that's how Forsen looked. He's like, they're British. They speak English.
I can't believe that restaurants let streamers come in and film like this. They shouldn't allow it.
They do anything for clout. They do anything for the clout. Move your camera or set up. All right, I'll set up.
Sit up.
Sorry.
Pay Money Wubby adds a Helen Keller TTS voice.
What would that even be?
I just want someone to lick me all the way from my head to my toes. I need it like a bitch in heat. I needed it bad. Oh God, I feel it coming.
Okay.
I need
I mean,
it.
it's
Put your man
sounds
meat
more
into
like
my front hole. Oh,
Julia
fuck
Childs.
Yeah. Oh, 마동씨.
Okay.
See that nothing happened this week. The
Well, at least
unfortunate
that's
reality of
Friday.
Minecraft. In 2014, my son started to ask for the popular block building computer game known as Minecraft. Later that year, my wife and I decided to get said game for him. And he loved it. He constantly showed us his latest creations and buildings. Little did we know, the seemingly innocent game was a gateway drug to cross-sex hormones, wrong gender pronouns, and a replaced name.
Can you send me that? Can you send me that link?
The tweet? The
Hold
tweet?
on. Yeah, I wanna post that. I feel like I can. I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I feel like I'm just gonna add Hassan. I'm gonna quote tweet this, and I'm gonna add Hassan. This is a perfect thing to do. Add Hassan saying the Democrats. Oh, this is you can't have it always be serious. Sometimes you gotta pull out the classics here.
You see, while it seemed like a healthy outlet for creative expression, Minecraft is actually a very popular game among so-called trans-identifying children. The reason for this is because the game allows for expression of dangerous ideas and has little to no moderation, being primarily single-player. One of the most problematic parts of the horrible game is the ability for players to upload their own skins. Wow, thanks for the $5, Anon.
Dan, when is the Indian
Anon?
uncensored
You mean
finishing?
Anon?
The Maya replacement.
Dan, when is the Indian uncensored AI finishing? The Maya replacement.
Rajesh, we had a version. No, Rajesh was fucking awesome. He was unfiltered. But the problem is a lot of the fun with the AI is trying to get them to make them do stuff. Rajesh wouldn't give a fuck. He would just say it. You'd be like, Rajesh, why did Hitler get rid of the Jews? And he'd be like, oh, Mr. Saltman, he did not like them. They got rid of them very quickly. Yes, yes. And I was like, okay, it was just too much.
Too much. One of those product parts is uploaded their own skins. Essentially, each player can create a character for themselves in simple photo editing apps such as Photoshop. This means that the selection of characters is limited only by one player's imagination. On the surface, this seems to be a positive of the games, but it turns out it is not. This unlimited customization dangerously blurs the boundaries of gender and sex, and especially considering the predominant young player base of Minecraft can be very confusing in terms of gender. One of these confused young people is my son, now 21 years old, who, it turns out, has been using the default girl Minecraft skin, often shown in marketing alongside a more fitting masculine character. While this is not concerning on its own, having done so since the age of 11 will surely have contributed to his gender confusion. However, this dangerous, confusing option is not the only element of Minecraft that has contributed to my son's gender confusion. You see, while Minecraft is most often single player or on a large-scale minigame type servers, essentially giant online arcades made in the block game, it can also be played in traditional survival mode in multiplayer. While multiplayer games are an excellent way for kids to interact with each other, it can also provide a way for them to communicate dangerous ideas without the guiding hand of their parents. Ever technically minded, my son set up a multiplayer server to play with his boyfriend when they were 14 years old and just started dating. Unfortunately, due to Minecraft's neglect, failure to include any filters or safeguards against dangerous and confusing ideological statements, it served as a funnel for the two of each other to encourage each other in their transition. Yes, that's right. My son's boyfriend is also gender confused. What's worse is that these two, who are perhaps the worst possible people for each other, are engaged in a lesbian wedding later this fall. I, of course, was not invited. Heaven forbid I try to save my son from
I
this
just need to know,
confusion.
is the marriage going to happen in Roblox, and will Taylor Lorenz be there? Like, that's what I need to know. In attendance. Someone, please.
This other boy, I suspect, is the... Oh! They're speculating. Is the reason my son is confused as to his gender. And if another confused youth with no malicious intent was able to convince my son through the game of Minecraft, imagine what maliciously intending adults can do to children's people whose parents are less vigilant about who their children are connecting with online. Not everyone has as much time for supervision as my wife and I had, and even then, we failed to save our son. So this is a warning to parents to be very wary of Minecraft and other such online games without strict parental controls. And if
I'm going to tell you right now, I set rules for my kids, and I feel like I don't think they're turning into school shooters or doing any wild stuff, but the rules that I have for my kids are pretty simple. It's like, listen, I'm not going to be here like monitoring your internet like a crazy person. Like, I'm not going to be checking what YouTube videos, like I try to put on, like I try to like block porn sites and block stuff, but like, you know, those filters never catch everything. But what I do is I basically say the one thing I can control is them not fucking their life up. So I can say, listen, you can't use your real name online. You can't post your photo online. You can't do anything with video calls or audio calls. You can talk with your friends in Discord. If you tell anyone your name, I immediately I'm taking away your device and you're not having it anymore. And then you can go to like a fucking old school like phone with fucking buttons like I had when I was a kid. So I'm not, as I said, like if you want to like go and shitpost on Twitter and, you know, yell at people on Discord, that's fine. But if you say what your name is or any type of that, it gets taken away.
But what happens at like school then? Like if they want to play video games with like their real life friends?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
didn't I say that was
fine.
okay?
Okay. Yeah, you might have, but I just didn't understand because you didn't want their online stuff tied to their real life stuff at all. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, well, what I mean by that is like their screen name should not be like
their
Daniel
real name.
Saltman.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think that's the best way of doing this to kind of protect them from themselves in the future. Like I can't stop them from, you know, I can educate them the best. Yeah, I can educate them the best I can. The most I can really hope for is that you know, that they're able to scam all the people that are trying to scam them, basically. That's it, right? So that's the goal. If I can treat them you know, intelligently and be like, listen, there's a lot of people, a lot of pedophiles out there. They're going to try and take advantage of you. Just know to get payment up front and then block them right away, right? Like that. These are the lessons I think that you really need to give to kids, as opposed to just being like, you can't talk to anyone online ever. Like that's the way that you do it. Make sure you do it all in crypto so that there's no refunds. Yeah. What is this?
This
Ronnie.
is Ronnie Radke files defamation lawsuit against Anthony Fantano into I lost my lawsuit with Anthony Fantano.
Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke this week filed a defamation suit.
On some videos, they have an AI mode, and it's so helpful because I don't have to watch the video at all. I just press the AI button, and it's like, in this video, the YouTuber says he's going to sue someone for defamation, and he does. And then, like, it's the best thing fucking ever.
I don't think I've seen that.
And then, you haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to make this quick.
It's amazing. But I can see why they...
Well, I mean, you don't want that because you want people to watch your video and then watch your ads.
Yeah, that's probably why they removed it. But God, it was
from
so
an August
fucking
2023
good.
video that he published on his channel, in which, according to the filing by Radke's attorney, they contend extends outside the bounds of permissible commentary and into actionable innuendo or outright untruths. Here's what we know. In documents obtained by Rockfeed, filed August 20th in LA County Superior Court, Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke has filed a lawsuit against music critic Anthony Fantano. The lawsuit centers on a video uploaded to Fantano's channel called This Guy Sucks on August 20th, 2023. Then, back in June, Ronnie posted that he was shown a clip of Fantano's 2023 video, which prompted him to retain legal counsel.
This man just said that I sexually someone, pretty much. He's implying that I did it. He's implying I did it because he's saying that I doubled down on literally getting accused of something that never happened.
The suit alleges that Fantano's video went beyond simply expressing opinions about Radke or calling him names, and landed outside the bounds of permissible commentary, extending well into the realm of actionable innuendo, unfounded rumor mongering, and outright untruths. In the filing, Radke's lawyer says his client repeatedly asked Fantano to take the video down, but after refusing to do so, they feel they have no other choice but to file the suit. The filing first cites a tweet from singer Andy Sizek that's displayed on screen in the video. It says the quote was an excerpt from a tweet that Mr. Sizek posted on or around March 10th, 2023. He called Mr. Radke the Bill Cosby of alt music, adding later, Mr. Sizek quickly took down his defamatory tweet. The suit added, Fantano nevertheless republished the same libel months after Mr. Sizek deleted it, displaying the quote on screen. The filing then focuses on this portion of the video in question.
Whether he's using his Twitter page to harass and shut down people trying to talk about their experiences having been sexually assaulted.
It reads, Fantano himself directly accuses plaintiff of using his Twitter page to harass and shut down people trying to talk about their experiences having been sexually assaulted by Radke, adding, as he speaks these words into the camera, Fantano simultaneously displayed on the screen entirely falsified accusations about Mr. Radke, made last year by an Australian woman named Bree Jamieson. The woman accused Radke of throwing her against a van and choking her. The suit adds, contrary to Fantano's mischaracterization, Ms. Jamieson did not actually claim to have been sexually assaulted by Radke. She falsely charged that he physically assaulted her, which he categorically did not do. It says there were several other passengers in the van she drove for the 2015 tour, and no one observed.
Okay, I got the gist. And then he lost his lawsuit.
I lost my lawsuit to Anthony Fantano, but the reality is, it makes me happy. Let's get into it. For some of you guys that don't know, Anthony Fantano is a music critic, and he goes online and he judges music out of a scale of 1 to 10, which he rarely gives anybody a 10. I don't think he's ever given anybody a 10. That's neither here nor there. The reason why I'm making this video is because I sued Anthony Fantano, and my lawyers told me there's a small chance you will win this. But that's not why I sued him. I sued him so I could make this video right now. Because what better time to make this video than right now, in the midst of Anthony Fantano being accused of being a racist. Let's get into it. Anthony Fantano made a video about me a long time ago called This Guy Sucks. This is after multiple times of him making videos about judging my songs and saying how bad I am and how it's the worst thing ever, blah, 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 like he normally does. Rage bait. So he made a video finally about how I suck, and the reason why I suck is for all these reasons. I'm going to get into it right now. We're going to react to it right now, actually.
What a coward. And anyone defending this man or acting like he's cool, I'm a coward too.
Not reacting to this whole thing. I don't care that much. So he lost. Yeah, but I could have told you that's not full defamation. Like, I could show you defamation on a level that you haven't seen before, but I don't want to give the video any plays.
What do you mean?
I'll show you a video later, and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit, this is some insane defamation."
Someone's defaming someone?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that's our last topic. I mean, this is another quick one. Yeah. You want to do Pokemon Smash or Pass?
I want to. So we didn't miss anything with Trump shit then.
No. I mean, nobody screamed about it. Nobody said anything.
Well, go to livestream fail. Let's see what we've missed from today.
Livestream fail. There she is. She's raising money. Streamer shoots random person. 2 things Alinity would change if she went back to 2015. 0 upvotes. So let's go to hot, not best.
Yeah, exactly.
Bugging Maya.
What is it? What is it?
11.
A bug.
Get it, get it, get it. Get it.
A bug.
Get it, Maya.
Yeah, I brought it inside, idiot.
Get it. Get
Stop
it.
fucking touching me.
Ooh, that.
You are actually pissing me off.
I think she's playing
That was
it off
not
as a joke, but I think she really was pissed off.
Yeah, she is.
And she has every right to be.
What is this? This fucking tent reminds me of like the shit from John Wick.
Oh,
like
where they're in like the desert? And you
Yeah.
go, yeah, a little bit. Pretty sure she was legit agitated. She didn't want to accidentally hurt the mantis. Yeah, I mean,
I would have just stepped on it in front of her.
I've been to Austin. I think the streamers are pretty cool, some of them. But I think that sometimes people just act a bit too foolish on stream. And, I mean, I think...
Okay.
XC reacts to car getting swapped and ditched? Is he watching, like, Flight? Like, people running from the police?
No, but how often do people try to get away? How often do they get away? Do they succeed? Very commonly, unless they've been violent, or unless it's their car, been identified, and we'll get them later.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, Pedo! Pedo!
Genius!
Yeah, considered armed and dangerous.
What do you say? FML?
Foot bail, foot bail.
Continue to follow. One thing that has changed, if they get behind them now, they would be able to hit them at some point if they
lost
do
them.
a slow turn. We're going to wait and see if they come out from underneath, and not sure what they're doing right now, going very slowly.
It's like he's got four.
Oh, he's not in the car anymore. He just let it go.
He just let it
It's
go.
creeping! It's on creep! It's empty! They're gone! It's empty!
This could be a hit.
That guy's a genius. Jumped out of the car.
Is that how you do it?
Left it.
I feel like the real way to do it is you do this in a mall, right, where there's a lot of people, or like the subway or something.
What do you mean? Like go in the mall with your car?
Yeah, like really quick before you get there, and then you mix in and change your clothing. Boom.
It's a good idea. But like if you have to get away,
yeah.
Crash inside. Cops can't follow you because there's a fucking car in the door. But then you're in a mall and they'll just surround it now.
So who is the streamer that shot? Can we zoom in on this?
Hold on, I'm gonna put our speculating. I think it's Xena. It's on her Twitch stream.
Okay.
That's Xena right there, I believe.
Okay, but the person holding the camera is the one that...
Yeah, so Xena's holding the camera right now.
Right now?
Yeah, this is her Twitch stream. At the bottom, you can see it.
Okay.
And then, that's a girl in a bikini. I think the same girl as before. Boom. Shot. This is Xena from another angle. He just shot the girl.
Shit. Wait, is that...
She's so icy.
No, is that maybe... Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
It is. Look. You can see. Look. It's
the
same spot.
I guess, fuck me, it is.
Same spot. Okay.
Still speculation in progress, though.
Yeah, we're speculating. Then...
Sorry. That's a real worker you almost shot at. Huh? Yeah, that's a real worker you almost I don't.
And then Xena says, I don't give a fuck.
I feel like you get arrested for that. That's assault, right? It's just literally assault.
She's battered and assaulted multiple people in the last 2 weeks that we've been doing the show, and she's out walking the streets.
How? This is
I don't
4K.
Know.
I mean, it's not 4K. It's like 480p, but still, that's crazy.
It's insane.
This is the thing is, this is really like building the culture of kick in a way that I don't think is very, like, I understand that they're building like IRL stuff, but some of this shit is...
You don't want your streamers, especially with a fucking kick banner at the bottom, assaulting people on your platform. If I was Kick, I'd probably draw the line there. If you're like assaulting other people, you know, maybe that's where you step in and start banning them. Maybe.
Where did she shoot you?
I want to see the
In
leg.
the thigh. Do you know who it was?
Yeah, that's a fucking welt right there.
Yeah, that's a fucking welt. I'm surprised. She took it like a champ, though. She just kept fucking
she
running.
Probably thought she was going to keep getting fucking shot.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I don't understand how... I don't get it.
Oh, you know what? Watch the WillyMac video.
Where?
Go to Google YouTube. Or go to YouTube. WillyMac show. Latest video.
BadEmpanada is a known doxer and harasser. If you go
1 times,
and
2 times,
2 times speed, full. He's slow.
On his Twitter account at any time, you can see him doxing people. He's probably the most famous for being the one who claimed he called CPS on Ethan and Hila. He's constantly encouraged and offended people doing it. He literally opened up a CPS merch line because he thinks it's so funny.
Got a hat. I did CPS. The CPS logo with the 2 skulls. Of course.
That is pretty funny. However, that's fucked.
Of course, 2 skulls.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's fucked. And the problem is this is a joke that you or I could make, but the problem is these people grandstand about fucking hating ice and shit. So, you know.
Not a reference to anything in particular.
He knowingly defames people. In my last video, I pointed out that BadEmpanada constantly claims that Lonerbox's dad was part of a militia group that killed a bunch of civilians. No evidence for it. His response is to give the most forced laugh I've ever heard.
He fucked up. He needed the speculating. If he just did this, he would be fine.
I mean, to a certain extent, like this guy has a video where he says that I helped Diddy find children to sexually assault.
You?
And then he goes, yeah, me specifically, a guy who's never met the man. It's a fucking unhinged, slanderous video, which is why, and I'm also in like one of the best positions to do something about it because
is that the defamation video?
That's the one.
Oh,
it's
you have to sue him.
Keep playing.
You gotta sue his ass.
I think he just doubles down on everything he made up.
He complains that I call Lonerbox, that I said that Lonerbox's dad participated in the South Ranch massacre, which he absolutely did, by the way. Lonerbox has never disproven this until he disproves that it's true.
So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that when my docs gets found, BadEmpanada immediately posted everywhere. Uploads a video blasting my name, my bride's name, the address of her wedding, all over the internet. It's also come out that he's swatting people, filing fake police reports, all while plugging his Patreon. So I figured if he's making money off of my docs, I should too. So thank you, Extra, for helping me cope. Do you have a big fat bulky wallet that's worn in beat down like this? Is your friend or family member?
I have this
I'm gonna
wallet.
be for real. I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't like these wallets because they're always. No, the wallet that I told. Were you able to get one of the
I
wallets
wasn't. The fucking guy stopped working,
he stopped
man.
doing it? That's the wallet to get.
That's the wallet I want. Can you find me one? That's my dream wallet.
No, the guy's
Can
not
I get
making
Destinies?
Them, man. Ask him.
Does he still use it? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You don't look at his wallet? I do have an extra wallet that my ex-girlfriend bought me like 6 years ago. And it works. It's good. I recommend it.
I just don't like hard wallets.
I don't either, but it's the best one that I can get that's not the fucking Dan wallet.
Yeah.
With the same burdens in life? Well, not anymore because Extra is making the smartest wallets in the game. I've been using Extra for about a month now, and this thing is slick. You got this high quality leather, a place to put a picture.
I have a rule, and I live by this. If I'm gonna watch your video, I'm gonna listen to your ad. So you gotta go through the whole thing.
Some cash, and at the click of a button, you got access to all your cards. It never gets old. I haven't lost my wallet the entire time because I'm using the Extra Finder card. It's literally shaped like a credit card. It fits seamlessly into my wallet. And like all great wallets, it comes in a variety of different colors and designs. So no matter who you are, you can find the one that suits you. Extra also sent me this travel pack vacuum kit. This little thing's the vacuum. I have this big pile of clothes. I squeezed all these clothes in. It barely zips up. The vacuum attaches here, and boom, it's like 25% the size. So it'll fit much better in your suitcase or backpack. From wallets and key cases to backpacks and card trackers, Extra does it all in a stylish and convenient way. So make sure you use code WillyMac show at partner.extra.com/WillyMac 2025 to get up to 42% off. You know what? Thank you, Extra, for sponsoring this video. So where were we? Oh yeah, BadEmpanada fabricating entire background stories about me and my wife.
A certain slop tuber who does nothing but make videos in which he attacks pro-Palestinian people, and de facto, as a result of
Is this the guy who fled to like the country? Is this the guy who Ethan's trying to sue?
Yeah.
We gotta, not we.
Yeah,
he's gotta find him.
He's
gotta serve.
He's a bloodhound. He's a bloodhound. He's a bloodhound on the trail. He's like the Mossad chasing people through Argentina, literally looking for like that is what he's
Have
doing.
we talked about fucking Mossad doing the pager thing and how if you saw that in a fucking movie, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah,
You'd
but
be
that should be a movie, but with Jonah Hill and someone else. Yeah,
you would not believe it.
No,
that's crazy.
That helps to further Israel's genocide in Gaza.
Insane.
Has been outed as having been honeypotted by Israel. Israel is literally assigning slop tubers government-assigned Israeli wives.
Man, Mossad's really good at their job because me and my girl started dating 8 years ago and I was still a nobody on YouTube.
Though the slop tuber in question is WillyMac show. He's suddenly making pro-Israel content constantly. He's suddenly making nothing but videos attacking pro-Palestine people.
I covered Assad before all this. It just turns out a war starting in the Middle East didn't make him any better at covering the news. So guess what? I was able to make more YouTube videos. He never addresses my actual points. It's just character assassinations for why I should be doxxed. BadEmpanada then doxes another YouTuber with the justification that he's a Nazi and that it's for journalistic interest. And then he says that's why it's important to dox me and my wife because she's Israeli.
You're actually allowed to reveal personal information about people, especially their real names, if it's within journalistic interest. You know, if there is journalistic reason for doing so. And exposing a clear...
How much does this guy make on Patreon? Patreon.com.
I don't think he could be making that much. Like, probably most people are on the $1 subscription, if I had to guess.
916 paid members?
Yeah, but the tiers are probably mostly...
Tiers?
Well, become a patron.
$1. $2. Oh, this guy's fucking, he's cooked.
Conflict of interest in this guy's content and his personal life is journalistic interest. It's why, for example, I can tell you that the YouTuber Zoom Historian, a neo-Nazi history YouTuber, is this guy. I can tell you this because it is within journalistic interest to do so, even though he did not release his information himself publicly. Just like how I can tell you that WillyMac show is William McConville, and he is getting married to Yale. Now, I'm not going to give you the full name of the person he's getting married to.
I understand
we'll know the last name very soon.
Oh yeah, I understand he kind of got doxxed here.
No, he didn't kinda. He got doxxed. Like here's the thing. If you're an anonymous guy online, if you're Mr. Mutin, and then someone comes out and be like, that's Lucas Nuzzo, formerly of Cleveland.
Does this guy go by like a name, like he has an alias online?
He's WillyMac show. That's all anyone knew. Nobody knew his name.
That's fine.
Really just scrolled down and showed her full name. I reported the video and he added this little blurb, but it still doesn't cover her name.
She is Israeli, and she was assigned to him by the Israeli government. They've taken down this page, but as you can see, it is freely available on Google. They, for some reason, as the guy who's a public figure, decided to just publicly announce in public his wedding.
How is this allowed on YouTube? He does this thing where he constantly tries to justify his reason for doxing me. He's like Ethan doxed Denim when he sued them.
This guy has no right to complain about revealing his real name to be doxing, because WillyMac show went on the H3 podcast, which is a podcast that frequently doxes people. In Ethan's recent video talking about his lawsuit against 3 young women, he included unredacted legal filings that he made that include their real names and their real locations.
That's just how legal filings work.
Here's a...
I mean, they're getting sued. That's illegal filing. I guess WillyMac could have blocked out the full names.
Video clip of Ethan Klein doxing a random Instagram commenter on his show. Ethan goes through the guy's Instagram, brings up pictures of his family members.
Commenter commented from their Instagram account with their full name talking trash to Ethan, and had loads of pictures of them and their family on it. I didn't get sued. I didn't comment on your video with my full name. At the end of the day, my crimes are marrying a Jew and going on a podcast. He's nonstop lying about me and my wife, saying she was in the IDF. His fans are saying she murdered babies. He's saying propaganda should die as he's calling me a paid propagandist. They're saying we're valid targets. He posted a photo of what he thinks is my wife in the IDF, but they're actually just pictures of random teenage girls. I asked my wife what this was, and she thinks it's the Israeli Girl Scouts. So he's just posting little girls on Twitter. My wife didn't serve in the IDF. She came over here at 3 years old. On top of it, he doesn't even know her politics on that situation. He's just being racist. But the worst thing he did was
how crazy this is. So that this guy put out a video saying that the IDF supplied, the Mossad supplied an IDF soldier to Willy to convince him. And later on, you'll see like Hassan and fucking Noah Samson laughing about this. And this person has been here since they were 3 years old. So the only crime this person has done is
being born in Israel.
Yeah, being Jewish. Like that's literally it. That one thing. So like when you say like people like Hassan and Noah Samson and these guys are not like, they don't hate Jews. No, they do. They do. Not speculation in progress. They do. And it's for reasons like this. Like they weren't like, oh yeah, this is a big Zionist thing. They were just like, oh, a Jew marrying this person? IDF supplied Mossad plant. Like, okay, no, it wasn't. And is there going to be any pushback? Is there going to be any like, I fucked up, my bad? It's going to be like, no, it's all still the same. Because of this, you should have disclosed. Imagine saying this also, like, because the next line is going to be like, how can you possibly make a video on Hassan when you have a Jewish wife? You have a Jew wife, and you want to talk to me about making a video on Hassan? Because you know it's coming. That's going to be the next cope, is that he didn't disclose he had a Jewish wife. Like, that's something that you need to fucking do now before you... Yeah, like, what the fuck? I know
have
that's
a Jewish
coming,
co-host.
so.
I do need to tell people that. Smart.
Yeah.
Date and address of her wedding the week before it took place. He does it multiple times throughout the video, showing an archive page of our site, because we did take it down to try and hide it. But nope, there it is. The time, the date, the address.
Yale and William McConville are getting married very soon. Yale, who is Israeli and Israeli government-provided wife.
So now our wedding is being messed with, and they were wasting the time of our venue, the hotel,
like,
and 2 police stations. It cost me thousands of extra dollars.
So like, and he has real costs associated with this as well. So like, he defamed Willy here with something that he knew was not true, right?
Yeah.
Or had no reason to believe was true. He just saw a Jewish last name and did it. I think he's cooked from this one pretty
Ethan's
bad.
bloodhounds to also serve your papers.
Yeah, just fucking like just put him on the top. I mean, I'm sure Willy's is going to be there too, because he has his case is like really strong. Like,
guy's gonna get served like 7 of them at a time.
He had like, you know, for Willy, like he's done intentionally. It's called IIED, intentional something of emotional distress
damages or whatever. Yeah.
Like, you know, and Willy has real damages, and you know. This guy, he did shit, and I think he's cooked.
He's a bad
like,
hombre.
He can't, here's the thing, he can't stay on the run forever. Like, it seems like he's doing a lot of, like, apartment swapping, but, like, you know, like, everyone in South America, like, this entire Jewish alliance down there, like, apparently there's, like, this federation of Jews, essentially, but like, you know, or professional organization.
The cabal
like
is looking for him right now.
No, like the Federation of Jewish Attorneys, the Federation of like there's like multiple groups, and they work through all. It's called Mercosur or Mercosur, and it's essentially like every country down there. You can kind of freely go through. They have those rules, but the thing is, if you're not a citizen, they will extradite you.
Yeah.
And what I've been told is that there's like a I'll put my speculation in progress thing on here just to be safe here. Okay. My understanding, and this could be incorrect, is that there's an active warrant out for him in Argentina, and I've been told that was part of the reason that he moved from Argentina so quickly. But the thing is, in all of these countries, the Mercosur countries, they don't, even though, like, for instance, I think Uruguay has a very leftist government, it's just like, for instance, like the government doesn't matter. Like, if an extradition request comes in from Canada and it's not a citizen, they don't give a fuck. They just, go ahead, go take him, right? It's not like this whole international incident. A citizen might be a different situation, but he's not. He's not a citizen of any of these places. So the question really is just going to become, like, how long he wants to stay on the run, and how, I think, like, personally, if it was me, I would just I wouldn't be anywhere in South or Central America, because the idea for me of being held up in a Argentinian prison as like as a white guy is like the last thing in the entire world I ever want to have.
I'd be in Norway.
Like Norway?
That's
I'll
a great
stay in Norway
spot to
and
be,
stay on the run. Norway or Sweden? I will put me on the run there. I will go to a Swedish or Norwegian prison. Absolutely.
Any day.
Those seem fucking awesome.
Yeah, those seem good.
Like, down there, like, you don't have any protections. You're a fucking an immigrant. Like, I feel like I would flush myself out to Norway or Sweden,
100%.
Or go back home to where you're a citizen. I don't know. Like, I think he has like maybe Greek and Australian citizenship.
Ethan was content brand, and I think that he is, so I hope he's doing that. He needs to, whenever he finds where BadEmpanada is and serves him, he needs to release a video of like the finding of BadEmpanada and going through all of the people that he's talking to and like the whole fucking steps, because that would be such a sick and interesting video. Because I'm sure there's some shit going on.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm guessing a lot of those people do not want to, they don't want to be like involved with a lot of that.
No, probably not. But like, do it, like when you go talk to drug dealers in South America, and you like blur their face and put like the fucking voice on for them, that would be sick.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's got to be enough people. The thing is, Ethan Klein is putting this guy's face up there so much now that like people are gonna, if this guy steps outside, people are gonna eventually.
He's in every Jewish synagogue. I mean, he's got a wanted.
Yeah, they're putting up
right
the wanted posters in every synagogue. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It'll be funny. I think he can bide his time, but eventually,
you will be gone.
Well, I mean, eventually, like, Ethan Klein is just on his fucking full like Batman arc at this point. So like, I don't know. He's not gonna stop. I mean, this is his white.
You gotta
whale.
convince him to release a video of catching my white whale.
Yeah, it is his white whale. People think it's like the Frogan Denims, Casey Tron. No, you think it's Hassan. No,
this guy, he's right there.
It's this guy right here. Like, he hasn't talked about it. Like, this is the guy. I'm sure he wants to get more than anyone that there is. Like, Noah
he's like
Samson,
an ISIS member right now. He's like in a fucking white background, just talking to a microphone.
It is. Yeah, it's like not actually an ISIS member, but it looks like an ISIS member type of thing to do. But yeah, like, look, he's obviously Ethan Klein. Like, this is probably the guy he hates the most, and I imagine that he will be the most relentless with this fucker.
Like,
I guess
bloodhound.
He is like a bloodhound, like a Jewish bloodhound.
Yeah,
that's on the scent.
Ethan Klein, fucking Moby Dick art rendition of him as the fucking guy going after the whale.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we need.
Closing down the entire.
Yeah. All right.
Building, and my bride is coming up to me and asking me if we're about to be double homicided at her wedding. I'm like, no, baby, these people don't leave their mom's basements. But she sees the news. She saw 2 low-level staffers at the Israeli embassy get shot and killed. She's worried, so I'm being told by the police that I should go online and see if there's any direct threats. And I see a video made by a guy who hates me, showing all of my information and giving a hypothetical where I'm a valid target because Destiny's a hypocrite.
Stevie said anything involving this BadEmpanada guy or anyone that supports him is justifiable.
It's always the fucking Europeans, Dan.
The Brits.
It's the fucking Brits half the time.
Hey, that's our audience that we're appealing to right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
you're right. It's not the
Be
Europeans.
nice.
Anything is justified against BadEmpanada and anyone that supports him. Let's apply those standards. Why are we saying this about BadEmpanada? Well, it appears to be because BadEmpanada doxed WillyMac's wife. So would Destiny be saying that those who dox people, those who make calls to violence or allusions to violence, should be fair game? And all of their supporters, all the personalities that back them up, all the chatters that back them up.
This is essentially a Destiny snark community. This guy's narrative for the past 6 months is that I'm covering for Destiny despite me making 2 of the most in-depth videos criticizing him. The evidence behind this is I said Destiny is better at covering the news than Hassan and Vosh, which is somebody who's made videos on all 3 of these people. I think that's objectively true, but I digress. But most importantly, it's that when these 2 do something stupid, I make fun of them back. The truth is, BadEmpanada...
There he is. J-Stock.
Which is somebody who's made videos on all 3 of these people. I think that's objectively true, but I digress. But most importantly, it's that when these 2 do something stupid, I make fun of them back. The truth is, BadEmpanada did not originate my docs. He maliciously spread it everywhere, but my docs originated on a...
The 2024, right? Destiny Orbiter of the Year?
Yep. Can you believe I lost Buddy of the Year to fucking ABBA?
ABBA?
Yeah.
You had voter fatigue. I mean, they were just... You won so many times, they were tired of voting.
You lose the midterms.
Yeah.
You know, when you win twice in a row...
It's not your fault.
How's that go? How is that going for you, ABBA voters? Huh?
Did ABBA fuck off too?
Oh yeah, big time, big time.
They're all gone.
Well,
do you think they come back if Steve wins the lawsuit?
Let's just say it feels like there's. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this situation because it feels like I was like I think I gave a pretty measured take on this at the beginning. I was like, listen, if this is too much for you and like you are willing to leave immediately after you know, because day 1, right, the Pixie Substack thing, if you're leaving because of this, like fine, whatever, I get it, but I think that you should stick to that and then just, you know,
stay away.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, like if you're gonna leave, that's fine, I respect it, absolutely. But if you're just like, oh, like this, you know, this is supposed to be your friend and like you fuck off immediately when he you know, someone says something about it just because it's you're not a real friend, kind of like you, like it's, I don't know. I don't want to rehash the whole thing. But
this guy's unhinged viewer. So when I see this clip, it's obviously a dog whistle to fuck with me. He literally gets a donation that says, I understand what we must do. Wink, wink.
Anything is justifiable against Destiny and the people who support him. No? Is that not the standard? That's what he's laying out for me here. Now, I have principles. I don't think it's no bad tactics, no bad targets. That's not me.
As he's literally showing my docs.
But Destiny is very clearly laying out that those are the standards that he believes in. Those are the standards he wishes to be enforced. Is if you're a doxer, if you call for violence, anything is justifiable against you.
I wish that was $4 for us.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying, Max. I just explicitly said otherwise, actually, Max.
He's got a shit-eating grin on his face. He knows what he's doing. This thing gets retweeted by his friend J-Stock, who pushed the exact same narratives about me. I'm obviously very unhappy about this. It's affecting my real life. But instead of anyone actually acknowledging this, they do what BadEmpanada did and try to hypocrisy hunt to justify their actions. They're like, why aren't you mad at Destiny? He quote-tweeted your docs too.
Why aren't you mad at Destiny himself?
Destiny's defending my already viral docs that's already in the hands of all the people who hate me. We're acting like context and scale don't matter. It was actually kind of nice to see someone with a big audience who I've criticized in the past stand up for me and say this is wrong. But look at this comment. Willy refuses to acknowledge the obvious, that Destiny is the biggest proponent in spreading his docs. No, it was actually BadEmpanada who did that. Do you know how time works? They hate Destiny so much they're ignoring the very reality we live in. That's what I don't get at all. Is he perfectly fine with his docs being spread around as long as the person who's spreading it?
Really, there's like a, like, you know how it used to be like the Destiny cinematic universe was quite expansive and there was a lot of people that would come and go.
Way too big.
Yeah. So now there's a new cinematic universe and instead it's just like the villains that fucking hate, like their job above everything else, number 1 primary job is hating Destiny. All other things come after that. Okay?
Yeah.
That was it. It's some shit.
I would rather, you know, I don't know what Steve would rather, but I would rather this, because I think he needs a villain. I think when everybody
the problem is Steve is always
sucked.
He's always said repeatedly, fight with one enemy at a time. The problem is that now he has like 100 enemies, right? So he's not following his own rules at all. Like he's doing the exact fucking opposite of that situation.
So funny.
Right
he's
now.
just every day he comes online, he's just fighting. He's just a fighter, man.
But the thing is, his shit is like, man, his stuff is fucking, oof, man. Everyone's coming at him.
At this point, my docs have already spread the toothpaste out of the bottle. What bothered me most in this moment was the narrative that I deserved, or that it's part of some greater Destiny justice. If Queen pulled up my docs and only said BadEmpanada sucks for this, I wouldn't care. It's the dog whistle call to action that's the problem. It's so obvious. Yet I'm seeing respected commentator Augie call me a hypocrite because I said doxing is wrong.
This is from a month ago. Willy says you should delete this. It's just doxing and a shit thing to do to someone whose worst crime is being annoying on the internet. So you have that situation there. So there is twice replying to J-Stock's docs, but then he got upset about.
Wait, J-Stock got face docs?
He got full docs.
Oh.
Out fucking his docs being shared.
Yeah, holy shit, it's as if context matters. It's as if me calling out a tweet that already has 100,000 views doesn't add any negative effect. He pearl clutches and gives this big performance about my quote tweets.
I showed you 2 times. Here he is doing a 3rd time just a few days ago before I even did the stream. I actually had to tell him. I was like,
each other. And this is why, to go back 2 episodes, I don't think anybody should be anonymous. Just at this point, let's take the power away to docs and let's just make everybody, you know, public.
Dude,
go back to
right?
Publix.
Yeah.
Same stream, Augie said the uncensored link of JStock's docs. He also replied under JStock's docs on Twitter. So what are we talking about? Are we gonna call Augie a doxer? No, because they don't actually care about this. He's just being performative to justify what's happening to me. Augie acts confused throughout this entire segment.
Literally days after threw hissy fit. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't really make any sense to me. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? I mean, what argument are we making here? This is just crazy. It makes no sense.
I know why he's confused. It's because he never plays the original clip that made me mad in the first place. He just summarizes as they criticize Destiny, and that's why Willy's mad.
Too bothered by this, but instead he was bothered by some stuff that Queenan and JStock were saying. And basically what they were saying was, it's kind of hypocritical for Destiny to get upset at, WillyMac for getting doxed when he has a history of doxing people, and is currently right now calling for their doxes, right?
So he never plays the context and acts like the reason I'm mad is because they called Destiny a hypocrite. Nothing about my wedding or my bride. How is that possible unless you're being bad faith? I'm not even sure if Augie knows what a dog whistle is. He's like, unless Queenan pulls up Willy's docs and then says, I love doxing Willy.
Augie. You know who this guy is?
No idea.
I feel like all these
guy that he respects.
All of these, like in the commentary community, there's like 3 people that matter. I think actually, it's like Turkey Tom, Diorio, and WillyMac, and the rest of them are all like. There was this funny image from a while back that people showed of like the whole universe of like commentary, and it was like done very like autistically, like drawn, and there was 1,000 people on it. And you could draw a giant fucking circle over 95% of the thing and can be like fighting over the same 1,000 concurrent viewers. And that's what it was, basically. Like, aside from those 3, the rest of them kind of don't really matter that much at all. Yeah.
It's all fine.
It wasn't really a point against WillyMac. It was mainly a point against Destiny. I don't think at any point Queen was like, yeah, he got doxed. I love that. I don't think he ever said that, right?
Bro, if you're this stupid, make life better for everybody and just quit. Destiny has recently doxed JStock and Queenan. His motivation behind
10 years ago, he would have said, if you're this stupid, just make life easier for everybody and just kill yourself.
This is that everyone they associate with him ends up getting doxed and harassed, so he's doing it back to them. Victims I know are Destiny's girlfriend, Dan Saltman and his family, me and my wife, Hutch and his family.
Hey, I know that guy.
Augie pulls up Destiny's employee saying she was swatted.
I was also swatted. Now, why would she be saying that she was also swatted in a reply to this clip? Is she saying that JStock and Queenan had some part in her getting swatted? Or that their communities had some part in this?
Yes, obviously, but it's all just a coincidence to Augie. Augie pulls up another example of a Destiny viewer saying they're getting threatening letters sent to their house, and Destiny's like, I don't believe them, but even if that happened, it's still not that community's fault.
A couple months ago, because I'm a fan of Destiny in the JStock server, someone in his community sent a letter to my home. I've moved since then. Thanks for telling us, by the way. To my house, saying I defend Destiny because I want to rape my wife and my patients. I'm gonna put an X to doubt on that one. And even if it did happen, right? Who's responsible for that?
What about the guy dog whistling that I'm a valid target and getting a dono saying they understand his orders?
Anything is justifiable against Destiny and the people who support him.
I don't think creators are responsible for every one of their unhinged viewers, but it is not normal for a community this small to have so much doxing coming out of it. I've made videos on communists, Nazis, misogynists, feminists, scammers, and traffickers. People with millions of followers, yet this tiny little community is where all this doxing takes place, and it's just out of their hands. Dude, they're obviously feeding into it, but Augie knows nothing. He can't even recite me goofing on them accurately. JStock has criticized Destiny for creating a metaphorical rape machine, partially because he had sex with BPD girls. Then when these girls call him out for being abusive, everyone thinks they're just crazy. JStock then has sex with the same
metaphorical rape machine. I had an argument with Destiny, and he was talking about a wheel with an infinite amount of dildos that would do an infinite amount of raping, and he was asking me if that was good, if it saved lives. Because I was arguing, I forget what I was arguing. He was playing a video game. I think it was one of the Souls-like games. No, it was the Samurai Souls-like game. And I was like, fuck, what was I arguing? It was something. But he was talking about a wheel of rape.
It just sounds like the Dave Chappelle
Would you
joke.
be okay with the rape wheel if it saved lives? And I was going to have to say, like, yeah, I'm okay with a rape wheel.
Sorry.
Fuck. Don't start. I haven't
stopped
misspoken all this entire thing. And now, because you've done
now
this.
once, it's over.
Yeah, it's like my Tourette's
over,
tick.
man.
It's literally my Tourette's tick. Okay? Fuck. The rape wheel. All right.
It's like the Dave Chappelle joke of where like he talks about Bill Cosby and he's like, well, he rapes, but he saves more than he rapes, but he still rapes. So it's like, yeah.
BPD girl.
Everything Destiny's saying here is true. Actually, it's not true. Actually, everything Destiny's saying here is complete bullshit. Destiny says, and to think that this was the same guy, JStock Juicesucker, who spent the last year saying having sex with mentally ill people equals rape. Crazy, huh? No, you retard. That was never the argument that you have sex with mentally ill people, that means you're raping them by default. The argument is that you don't give a fuck about their consent because you share their images, videos of them doing all kinds of sexual stuff. You'll share that with anyone.
No, Augie, JStock actually specifically said it's not about sharing images.
I think that
I was watching anything else from like 4 to 5 months ago. Dan was so drunk he misspoke 15 times in 10 minutes. It was cinema.
main talking point is that Destiny distributes people's nudes, and like it's like a weird.
I think that's not the main talking point. I think one of the a massive talking point here is the infinite rape machine. Okay, how does the infinite rape machine work? It's a massive talking point. But if you're part of if you watch the Sunday video, it's not just about nudes, bro. It's about the system that let this happen for so long.
And what does Sunday say? Part of the machine is Destiny targeting mentally ill women.
And the victims are also selected, either for mental illness, allowing them to be easily construed as hysterical or deceptive when they complain about their treatment.
So when
it sounds like Vosh. A little bit.
Oh my god. Have you seen
It's that
either of
JStock
these people
is having a secret
at the same time?
No.
Boom.
Think about it. Hold on. We're just speculating.
Relationship with the same BPD girl and she crashes out on him multiple times. It's funny. I'm giving him shit. I'm allowed to talk shit back to these people. I talked to Augie about the same exact thing a month ago and told him if you wanted to find it, you could just watch the ending to my second Destiny video. But he didn't watch it. He'd rather make stuff up. Bro, you're sitting at a computer right now. Feel free to use it. Augie ends this hour-long segment on me summarizing that the only reason I'd be mad is because I'm stupid or because Destiny controls me, feeding into the narrative that got me doxxed in the first place.
It's hard to like logically understand why he's posting this shit. I mean, the two options is literally just he's like brain dead retarded right now, or he's controlled opposition.
Really? That's all you could think of? Well, let me give you a third option. Our wedding is having to prepare for fake bomb threats, and my bride is worried about us and our family getting shot. Augie never once brings this up as a possibility for why I'm frustrated. It doesn't cross his mind. Seriously, if that's the extent of your analysis, you need to quit. In my last conversation with Augie, he told me a story about how he quit drama for a year because a guy named Salvo...
I just want to remind everybody, if Destiny is not dead, you're okay. You literally have nothing to fear. If no one has attacked him, you're fucking far down on the list, my guys.
Mooten used to say that Destiny was his canary in the coal mine, but now I'm Mooten's canary in the coal mine.
If Destiny's dead, all right.
Then I have
Dan's
to start worrying.
Then it's me.
Yeah. Oof. So like, yeah, but I still feel like I gotta wait for. I'm good until
you're good. You know, until Destiny.
Yeah, well, he's the canary in the coal mine.
He is.
Absolutely.
If he dies, that's when you're like, all right, we gotta,
all right.
I got
tone thing. We gotta turn the temperature down, the volume down. You know what? Some of these communists, they got some points that are.
They really got some points. I'm starting to see.
I gotta start listening in a communist.
You'll have to go on like an iDubbbz level redemption tour.
No, I'll never fucking do that. I would never. I would sooner just
manage.
I would sooner just grift and be the better communist than I would apologize. I would never apologize. I'd be like, these guys, they're not real communists because they don't know what it's like to not be a communist. Me, I've been on all sides of the table. So how can they possibly know what it means when you've had... They've never had anything. So how can they know? I've had it all and nothing. So I'm better. And then I was
doxing and harassing him and his family. So where's that same sympathy when it's happening to me and my wife? He shares the same empathy meter with Ian.
You know, my empathy meter's only maybe like a quarter of the way filled up.
Most reassuring news I got was when my wedding planner told me that she talked to the venue and they told her that the riffraff doesn't bother them because they've done celebrity weddings and that they're in a Jewish neighborhood. So they're used to getting calls like this. In one sense, very reassuring because it means our venue wasn't spooked, and in another sense,
this is just normal Jewish neighborhood things. People with bomb threats, very, very normal.
Pressing because it means people are just calling.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, we would deal with the threats all the time. We got Jews to come here. All right.
That's tragic.
Harassing this place because they're in a Jewish neighborhood. I don't know what should happen when it comes to Destiny or a Snark community doxing each other and others. But what because they've done celebrity weddings and that they're in a Jewish neighborhood, so they're used to getting calls like this. In one sense, very reassuring because it means our venue wasn't spooked, and in another sense, very depressing because it means people are just calling and harassing this place because they're in a Jewish neighborhood. I don't know what should happen.
A sniper rifle?
Where?
What the fuck is that?
I think one's an AR, one's a shotgun. I don't know what the other one is.
The one at the top looks like it has like a 6 scope on it.
I think that's his AR. I have one gun. I've already showed it though before.
I want to get a gun.
You've got it. You're in Canada.
I know. I should.
Look at mine.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's the
nice, huh?
Fucking American in me. That is so badass.
Yeah.
So
cool,
if anyone comes in, you're just GG. It's like CS:GO.
It's called Tavor, but
yeah.
I call it Tabor.
Oh, you call it Tabor? How is he? Have you talked to him?
Yep.
Doing good?
I'm not on YouTube. Not Nazbo95. Boom.
We're on Kick.
Yeah, on Kick.
When it comes to Destiny or Snark community doxing each other and others.
Apparently, you can shoot people and nothing happens.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's fucking wild.
We can go unhinged on Kick. I mean, whatever we fucking want to do, I guess.
What I do know is BadEmpanada needs to be banned. He nonstop slanders people, doxes people, and harasses them. He recently swatted Kraut by falsely reporting them to the Austrian police for hacking his alt Twitter accounts. I don't think they were ever hacked at all.
He accuses me of hacking.
Hey, make sure you click follow, and if you want to help the show, subscribe. We're paying a lot of money for fucking artists and shit, so help us out.
That is true.
Another accuses me of hacking. Specifically, he accuses me of hacking 15 of his band's
If you want morning content.
True. Because we're in a phase right now where we're deciding where we want to be.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to put up, then maybe the morning crowd...
Maybe the morning crowd doesn't deserve us.
Maybe the morning crowd doesn't deserve it. I don't know.
We'll just do the later at night thing. I can do that too. I mean,
we can stream at any time. Doesn't matter. I can stream at 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know about 2 a.m., but maybe not 2.
Kraut hacking him comes from a tweet where Kraut says he's archiving his accounts. That's literally it.
This here is the central claim. He claims, I got illegal access to 15 of his 22 temporarily banned X accounts. Well, what did I tweet? I tweet, yeah, we managed to get archive files containing everything BadEmpanada tweeted with 15 of his 22 suspended accounts. Well, how did we get this? We went to Wayback Machine and typed in his accounts.
You don't need to know
so
how.
Obviously, it's not you hacking him. He's saying that tweet is evidence that he was hacked.
Yes.
BadEmpanada actually just uploaded a video on why he thinks his police report was justified, and in it, he just reads his complaint.
So this is probably the most serious thing that he did, in that he publicly implied that he had hacked my social media accounts and obtained private information about me that is otherwise inaccessible from doing so, and that he was going to go through it and share it.
Hey, no, Neck, he's talking about the public tweets you posted. Oh yeah, this tweet where Kraut says he's going to screenshot the unhinged stuff I say. Yeah, that's evidence he's going to hack me. Please believe me, audience. Like, how stupid are his viewers?
An archive file containing everything BadEmpanada tweeted with 15 of his 22 suspended accounts. Now, you can't really get an archive file of someone else's Twitter. The only way you can get
real quick. Pause. Something that is of interest. You know, I was going and I was renewing my corporation that I have in Florida. Do you know that there's a it's called BadEmpanada LLC or something, and it's based in Florida. Would you believe that? Like a Florida LLC that's set up and active, best I can tell, with a George Ganidis as a director. Again, I guess all public according to his. He's a noteworthy, newsworthy guy, just like my stuff is all public and noteworthy. But you can go to, what's the website? Let's see, Sunbiz.
So you're not doxing him. You're just.
I'm just looking up a company.
You're just looking up a company. I mean, what?
Search records. So here, let me send you a link here.
Are you making me put it on stream?
I'll put it on in Kick Chat.
All right, I'm putting you up for speculating.
Speculating about searching for records. Okay, let's see. What are we searching for? Name. Okay. Hold on. Are you on that page? I don't know where you are.
You want me to go on the page? I didn't know. Sorry, I thought you were just doxing.
Yeah, go to the page. Yes.
I thought you were just linking this. Okay, what about it?
Search for officer registered agent. Okay, and then type in Ganidis.
Where at?
Here? Wait. Search our records database. Yeah. Officer registered agent. Second option.
I'm not doxing, am I?
No.
Am I complicit?
We're looking up a company. Ganitis. What's that first company right there?
Okay.
So if I had to guess, where's my speculation in progress thing? I would guess that this is probably his pass-through company. If I had to guess, if I was speculating right now, if I was a big fat speculator, that any payments that came from YouTube or Patreon or whatever would be funneled through this. So I don't know. I wonder if you can, serve the registered agent or something.
Just says like Empanada. We don't know if that's him.
Like Empanada with the same name as him?
I think you might.
Yeah, well, we're just
I
speculating.
don't.
So
okay, let's
knows?
continue.
By having access to the accounts, that's very suspicious, isn't it?
Or you could just go to your public Twitter page and screenshot all your tweets. He's so desperate to sound like a victim when he's the one who falsely swatted Croc.
He didn't want me to think that he engaged in potentially criminal activity. Why did he make a public post implying that he was engaging in that activity? Public post that clearly the Vienna police who investigated the case thought was suspicious enough to warrant an investigation and an interview.
What BadEmpanada is not telling you is that the police dismissed his complaint as having zero merit. He's essentially reading his own complaint and then acting like that somehow makes it more legit. It doesn't. This is only a small portion of how stupid this police report is. In short, the police closed the investigation because it was a massive waste of time. But this still allowed BadEmpanada to get all of Crowd's personal information. When the police closed the investigation, BadEmpanada wrote an email threatening Crowd to stay silent on it.
Hi, Joseph. I did not swat you. You gave me legitimate reason to believe that you were hacking my accounts in an attempt to divulge my private information and posted very public threats against me. I'm relieved to hear that you apparently denied that you were really engaging in this behavior. I will not apologize for taking basic measures to protect myself, like filing a police report. When you publicly made such statements, I would prefer to not have to talk about this publicly, as you will note that I have refrained from doing up until this point, because I legitimately never did any of the things you claimed I did to you and have no wish to embarrass or divulge any personal info by releasing any of the files I received from the public prosecutor's office on this case.
Or in other words, stay silent or I'm going to post all of your personal information I got from the police. Crowd has vented a bit about this, so BadEmpanada has already started lying about the facts. Crowd is currently going around claiming that I swatted him. In reality, I reported him to the Vienna police because he was openly posting on Twitter about he was stalking/doxing me for months. The prosecutor thought the evidence I provided was suspicious enough to warrant an investigation, especially one about him illegally accessing my data. Crowd told me that the Austrian police are obligated to investigate every report, and the investigation came back saying BadEmpanada had little more than circumstantial evidence, that his accusations of violent threats can both in objective and subjective manner not be proven due to there not being any violent threats, that the accusation of libel or slander is not detectable. This video is so embarrassing by him. He is non-stop lying. And from what I've seen, BadEmpanada has no evidence. He's just wasting everybody's time to get a dox. Seriously, how is this guy not banned from everything? There is some good news though. BadEmpanada is apparently on the run. I thought it was just a meme when he posted today's stream is the latest. I am fleeing to a different country. But it turns out this might be real, as Ethan is monologuing his next move to track him down. BadEmpanada is on the run. He knows we're closing in.
So fucking funny to me. This is my favorite part. Look at him. You're telling me that doesn't look like a fucking ISIS guy?
He looks like one. I'm not
looks
saying
like one. I'm not saying he is. Let me be clear. I am not saying he is an ISIS. I'm just saying he looks like someone who would be.
We suspected he had fled back to Australia, but upon further research and verification,
wait, you know what it looks like? It looks like a guy that it looks like, if you picture it in your mind, picture someone who lived in the UK their entire life.
Okay.
And their name was, Francis Nottingham III.
Okay.
And then they flew to Pakistan, no, not to Pakistan, to Afghanistan to join a terrorist group. And this is like the after photo when they're being held hostage after 3 months, or no, 6 months.
Shocking for him to hear is he went to great lengths to obscure his escape from Argentina to Uruguay. BadEmpanada, if you ever decide to return to Australia, we'll be immediately notified and torrent of lawsuits.
Back.
What do you need your button? What button?
I need like the H3 button where I can just fucking go back in time when I do a bad joke. Fuck.
Will follow. We're easy to get in Australia, which is why you're doing everything to avoid returning. Why am I telling you this? So he looks over his shoulder every day. We are coming and we will win. You can run from us, but we will catch you and we will ruin you. Have a nice day.
Does it feel good to be hated?
He's finding him.
Listen, Ethan Klein's life is dedicated towards ruining people
white whale.
that have fucked with him and his family. I don't blame him.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not ever fucking with Ethan. No, sir. He's got
not unless,
and he doesn't give a fuck.
There's very little to gain, and I feel like a lot significantly to lose of going down that route.
Literally everywhere you go. I mean, first of all, BadEmpanada, you're outcast from society. Like, we live in Los Angeles, California. You are on the run.
I mean, you know you're a piece of shit when you
Wait, there it was. Redact.dev.
Yeah, I sponsor the button on his show.
Oh, you still sponsor it?
Yeah. I've bought that for life. Okay. Whenever he presses that button, whenever he presses the button, a nice sick fucking Redact ad comes up too. Like a really nice looking.
Sick.
Like I don't have one handy, but it's really, really good. The video.
You guys should sell a one-time use Redact instead of a subscription. Just like
we do.
You do? I thought you only did yeah, I meant like not like multiple, just like a one-time like fuck. I just did some shit.
It's a lifetime. You can buy it once and you're good forever.
California, you are on the run.
I mean, you know you're a piece of shit when even Assad pulls up BadEmpanada's video of him doxing me, and even he's surprised about what's happening.
Just like how I can tell you that WillyMac show is William McConville, and he is getting married to Yale. Now, I'm not going to give you the full name of the person he's getting married to, but I can tell you she is Israeli, and she was assigned to him by.
Best to skip, to be honest.
That, by the way?
This is Drama Slob Empanada content? Yeah. I don't really
I think it was just something to hide.
About this.
Like, I appreciate that he stopped watching immediately, but why are we acting like it's just slop? I'd argue it's a bit more ill-intended than slop content. Assad is a guy who thinks the subreddit LSF posting his stream clips quantifies as stalking and harassment.
If I was a smart person, I wouldn't be getting ritualistically humiliated by socially maladjusted freaks that are agoraphobic on a daily basis in a mass harassment campaign online.
That is
but
my
I do that for a living.
fucking line. I started the agoraphobic shit, and I know where I did it too. I went on this whole rant against Hassan, and I was like, stay in your fucking lane, let me focus on Twitch, and I won't fuck with you. And he didn't stay in his lane. But I remember saying that his audience was too inept and too scared to even fucking hop on a phone call without talking to a therapist because they're agoraphobic losers. And now everyone's doing it. They're stealing it.
They're stealing from you.
Yeah.
But BadEmpanada posting my personal info, it's just drama slop. Then he watches him again a few days later.
BadEmpanada is a good example of this, where I think he's like a crazy person. He is chaotic good, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Please explain.
Like, think about how little time I spend like shitting on BadEmpanada or whatever. Because like I think he's coming from. Like, we have different methods, we have different tactics, we have different techniques.
His tactics are doxing, false police reports, false CPS reports, slandering people constantly.
But overall, we're working on the same side.
Hassan is literally saying he supports what BadEmpanada is doing. Like, Hassan clearly knows at this point who BadEmpanada really is. He literally had a one-on-one conversation with him where BadEmpanada said these people deserve to be harassed. Meaning anyone who mildly disagrees with them.
Be mean to them. If they feel bad, if they feel harassed, honestly, great. I don't give a fuck. Each and every one of them. We need to be mean to these guys. We need to be assholes. They deserve it.
He knows the guy he's supporting is doing this and purposely promotes him anyway. A week passes and they're talking out about my docs and peddling lies about my wife to discredit valid criticism about them. They're just trying to assassinate my character.
You're just doing investigative journalism. They're saying BadEmpanada unearthed that. Is that true? BadEmpanada.
They're just speculating. I don't see the problem.
I don't see the speculation in progress thing.
I don't see it either.
I'm telling you right now, that thing is going to save our ass.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the future.
It is.
Big time.
We're just going to be like, well, I mean, look, it says right there, we are speculating.
What more do
we
you
don't
want?
know.
Who would possibly think this is a truthful statement?
We don't know. We're just reporting breaking news, man.
Or somebody unearthed like the WillyMac shows getting married to like an IDF lady or something, which makes sense.
If he would have had the button, he would have been fine. Here, I'll do it for him. Fuck it. I'll move your speculating thing over. No, I'll help him out. I just want to show. This is how easy it is. Go back 5 seconds.
BadEmpanada, somebody unearthed like the WillyMac shows getting married to like an IDF lady or something, which makes sense. He was the guy who did the big expose on like you with the Al Ali bombing, hospital bombing, right? Yeah, he's a brilliant political, probably one of the best minds in politics right now. So yeah, compromise.
Not to get too much into the Israel stuff, but you know, someone called me an El Ali hospital bombing denier, and I'm like, what? I don't deny that happened. And I Googled it. And do these people not look up what it says in Wikipedia? Because it says that Hamas did it. Like the
well,
entire
Wikipedia's lies, you know.
The entire front half of the thing is like everyone says that Hamas did this. So what am I supposed to be denying that happened? These people are still coping that like Israel bombed that hospital, like to this day. Remember the JDAM?
I thought Israel did do it, but I thought it was because
there we go.
Well, yeah. So you can tell me.
No,
I thought
the
they
first
did.
hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They did bomb one, but not the first one.
Well, they got one of theirs bombed as well. So.
Oh well, I mean, then it's just fine, you know. You bomb mine, I bomb yours, you know. Fuck it.
There we go.
I thought the reason that they did it was because it was like being used as like a fucking Hamas like tunnel, kind of.
Well, they do.
I just keep forgetting. You can justify anything as long as you're more pro-Palestine than the other guy. I want to end this video with a story. When I was at my most overwhelmed figuring out all the new logistics for the wedding, Ethan Klein actually hit me up and offered to organize security for it so everyone could have peace of mind and enjoy the day. He had no reason to do that. I don't know Ethan. I made videos on him in the past, but he reached out anyway and lent a hand when he had no reason to. What got me was...
What a fucking guy.
The text he sent me saying, I got you, bro. Don't worry, your wedding will be perfect. It was, so thank you. Subscribe to the channel and buy a wallet. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon. Crimson Glass, River, Christina Venus, Raincoat Bags,
What a guy. He reached out. He's like, hey.
I reached out too. I helped also. WillyMac didn't say fucking
what
shit
did you do?
about the helping that I'm not saying anymore. I'm just going to say right now, WillyMac strategically chose the bigger Jew, okay, to you know, this
so
is...
you helped out with his wedding, but you didn't help out with mine.
That is true. Yeah, I did.
Taking mine.
Well, I didn't help out with his wedding. I helped out with other stuff.
Good video actually, and I don't ever want to hear.
I already said
WillyMac.
WillyMac does the best. He does the best videos. That's what I'm saying.
That, Cyber, we will watch a fucking video. It's just got to not be a dog shit one.
Yeah, that is true.
Take
I wonder
notes.
if there's any. Is there any new Darius and Xena attacking each other in the last half hour?
Anybody got any Darius and Xena drama? I'm starting to come around onto Darius' side, which is crazy.
I mean, you know, I think it's making sense a little bit.
I'm starting to see it.
They're all going to go to jail at the same time.
I hope.
I feel. Speculation in progress.
12.
With that said, you know what? I should make a disclaimer, okay? With the previous comment I made, okay?
Disclaimer. Not as good as
you
speculation in progress.
If you're not black, okay, you shouldn't use the N-word, the soft A, or anything. With that said, I will admit I do sing it. I still sing it, okay? I think singing it's fine, but you shouldn't use the word. I want to be very clear here. But yeah, you know what? I'm speaking too much. Let's just let's go to a different slot here. Let's go to holy shit.
Yeah, let's ask.
Mooten, you know what you want to say right now? You want to say, "Frienda, please." Go ahead. No, not today. Okay,
not today. We are on Kick though. I'm doing a little bit of scrolling. I'm trying to find if there's anything else on here that's interesting. Go reddit.com//all. Hold. Oh, there it is. There's our man.
Let me see the clip of that. I want to just get the. Go ahead.
You tell them you spit and we hit, and they can hit real hard. It's a disgusting thing. I've watched that for years, for 3-4 years. I've watched them. The police are standing, and they're told, don't do anything under any search. So and you can see they want to get at it. And they're standing there, and people are spitting in their face, and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to do another quote tweet. Sorry, real quick. This is breaking news one, so it's important.
All right, let's pull it up.
Video. I got a new. I'm gonna use the second Hassan video for this one.
I'm coming around on the X thing because rather than typing in your thing and then Twitter, I can just type in X now. That's pretty nice.
Hold on, it's coming.
Okay.
1 second. 1 second.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Yep. Wait. For 1 minute ago, I just gotta wait for the video to processing. Hold on. I'll tell you when to refresh.
Okay. Darius has left the state with the Texas lawmakers in fear of political prosecution.
Come on, process, YouTube.
Processing.
All right, hold on. Post or not YouTube, Twitter. Okay, it's live.
Refreshing. Just a little reminder. Oh.
No, below that. There.
Would be doing 100%
at the beginning.
Democrats, if they were in charge right now, would be doing 100% the exact same thing 1-to-1. Make no fucking mistake. Anyone who tries to tell you that Kamala Harris will be different is a fucking delusional moron. Do not listen to them.
That's a
How
rough
good of a
clip.
how
He
good of a
fucked
clip
himself
is it?
there, man.
I got that one. I got another one where he's like, even though hypothetical, the purple one right there. Click the purple one.
Regardless of the hypothetical reality where Kamala Harris would not be as bad as Donald Trump, which we have no proof for.
I think the new one is better.
How could you have proof? I like the new one. The new one's way
better.
better.
The new one is so good.
Striped shirt, tiny head. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new banger. Like,
that's a good one.
That's what happens when you're a single fucking issue voter, man. And you're even being the funny part is Hassan is a single issue voter, and even with
what's
that
a single issue?
Counted Palestine, right? But even with that, you still fucked it up and didn't vote for the person best for Palestine, which is impressive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Kamala would have been better than Trump.
There's no proof for that, even in the hypothetical reality.
There's no
According
proof.
to Kamala staffers, they were ready to go even harder than Trump.
Yeah.
All right, Moo. I can't. All right, put up. We're out of here for today. Thank you.
We got a new intro. We got a new outro and a new
new intro, new outro. So we're gonna keep going, keep doing our thing.
We'll check out the morning stream on Friday. It was a little.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Not enough gifted subs. Thank you, the Brown Pill, for the 5 gifted.
The thing is, not enough viewership is the problem. I don't think enough Americans are here at fucking, like, maybe if we started at 1, but then you start moving into normal territory of other people. So we might have to stick with a later time slot. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll test
it
out.
Trying to weasel our way into various things. Maybe even weekend streams. I don't know. Depends.
Maybe. I know there's nothing on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, at least this weekend there was fucking nothing. All right. So.
See you guys.